Heyo. YouTube. Be nice. Be nice, please. Be nice. Be Just let me share the link, you bastards. Hello. Don't the link. Don't silence me. Yay. Okay, so click that link, Emily. You'll have to sign up and set up stuff for StreamYard, but do all the stuff, click on that link, and I should be able to add you. So do I want to do face makeup or do I just want to do eye makeup? Lorna, you choose. I'm assuming you're still here, Lorna. We have a Tish. I'm not going to ask a Tish because Tish is mean when I ask her. Lorna, what should I do? Face makeup or no face makeup? Tish, if you see the StreamYard link, you can come up to if you'd like. Hi, Jessie. Hi. I'm gonna I know, Tish. Did you still want to come up anyways? The link should still be there. Yes, I'm going to use this palette. I don't know what else I'm going to use alongside it, though. I think I might use a glitter from Stargem because I haven't used it from a while. I have to now.
Hi.
Hi. You're up now. I can hear you. Hello. How are you?
Ooh, there's a
Yeah,
Hi.
if you have the second screen playing, you're gonna have to mute it and close it.
Hello.
Got it. Okay, and then do I have to look on my phone and see the chat? I can't see the chat.
I can read it out to you. You can leave the live stream that you were watching on your laptop open. Just mute it, just so you don't have the actual audio playing, because you'll be able to hear the reverb and stuff, and it will just make it sound and be wild.
Does it sound okay right now?
Yeah, you sound perfectly
fine.
fine.
Okay. You mean just mute my phone?
Yeah, mute it on your laptop, because I'm assuming you have your laptop with the actual that's what you were having, or whatever it was secondary on. You can have it playing. Just mute the audio on that. So then
No, that was another YouTube link. I just took it off because I don't want issues.
Either way, you are here. That is all that matters. How are you?
Yay! I'm so much better. How are you?
I'm good. I'm trying to figure out what makeup I'm going to use because Lorna has cursed me to do face makeup, so I'm doing face makeup now. So
yeah, you have to. You have to.
I think I'm going to do this.
Right.
I think I'm going to use flour. I might use flour. Do I want to use flour?
Okay, all right. Let me just pull up the chat real quick so I can, because you're going to do makeup, so I can respond. And well, I mean you can too, but I can respond probably faster. I want to show you my 2 new palettes. Hold on. One second.
We love to see the new makeup. Makeup, more makeup. Show us all the makeup. Oh,
all right.
We have. Give me a second. Add stream. Hey,
Trouble.
Yeah,
Hey, Zach.
Sorry, I had to get echo.
Oh, the friends.
I need rid of my echo.
So, Zach, James.
Yeah.
You guys, so I got this palette, right? And I got it from CVS, and it's a matte, and it says Carity. Have you guys ever heard of that brand?
I have heard of it, not used the brand though.
Yeah, so I got this so I could use it for Halloween. Because look at it, it's got all of them. And they're like wicked pigmented too, you guys. Like I have for like $7.
Nice.
With
Like
James.
a cheap,
James,
like a
can you
cheap
see it?
deal. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Very
I know. Yeah.
all the colours.
Yeah. There's no mirror, which kind of blows, but it's fine. Amy.
Where is the there it is.
So cool. So yeah, I was like, oh my god, it's awesome. I can use that for not like almost every day, but like, you know, for $7, you can use it for like Halloween and all that.
I did see.
And then I got this one.
Oh, I
Have
love
you
the
guys
packaging
seen
of that.
Yeah, it's from Essence. Have you guys seen this? Has anybody else seen this? It's from Essence.
I've heard of the brand Essence, haven't seen the actual like specific packaging.
So this, hold on one sec.
Oh my god.
So I don't have chips and dips, so I got taco, Amy.
Ooh, taco.
So I got this, which resembles. Do you guys know the holographic like alchemist palette? Remember you guys from
Oh, the KVD one, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the KVD one has 4 in it, which are like my camera doesn't do it justice, but whatever. And this one has 9, but they're like the same kind of deal, and they also last the same amount of time. I got this in friend mail. I had no idea this existed, and I freaking love it because I highlight like right here. It's my favorite place to highlight. And then
I
my
love
nose
highlighting
here.
above the lip. It's so much fun.
Yeah, and then
You
I'm
can
like,
make it so pouty. If you like doing above, also run the smallest little bit below your lip too. Not actually on the lip itself, but like slightly on the lip line. And it can almost do the same thing where it like makes your lips look slightly bigger. I can show you today while I'm playing with makeup. So.
all right, cool. I need a nip tuck, you guys. What do you think?
Oh, shit. I need everything tucked and nipped and smashed. Just smash the whole
You're
face.
beautiful. You don't need any nip tuck.
Smash it all in.
You don't. I need new teeth. I need a nip tuck. Oh my god, guys.
Girl, I don't even want to talk about teeth. I don't have any back teeth whatsoever. These are fake from here to here because I knocked these 2 teeth out in a car accident.
Oh my god. See, that sucks. Well, you must have been so upset. Imagine, like,
I was 21 when I knocked my 2 front teeth out.
Yeah, but you look young. No,
I'm 42.
Shut up. Shut up. Would anybody ever? I need to look at the chat.
So literally half a lifetime ago. I know.
I would
never. I
ever
didn't believe
guess that.
Tish when she said that she's in her 40s. I'm like, wait, the fuck? What?
I would have been like,
Born in
ID,
78.
please. ID, please. All right, hold on. I just want to see the chat.
Like, genuinely, at the latest, I would have said you were late 20s at the latest.
Who?
No, Tish. I looked way better way back then.
Right?
I would have said I would have said Tish at the latest is at the late 20s. I'd say you're around my age, which is mid 20s, because I'm 24.
Part of the issue for me is because I don't have back teeth. There's nothing to prop my mouth open, and so it causes this jowl.
Yes. Oh my god. I know.
Yeah. And aside from that, see, I survived a meth addiction with all of my teeth. And then,
oh my god!
So I have an autoimmune disorder, and it rots the teeth right out of my face. And
my bulimia did this to me. My bulimia did this to me. I only have to get like this bottom tooth taken out, and I'll have nothing left. But the only way that you can tell, because when some people talk, you can see their teeth. Some people you can't. But with me, like, it's only noticeable because this one tooth that just won't go, and because I have a heart condition, I can't just whack it off with a hammer or like shut the door with a string like I normally would. But like I can't because I could get infected. I'm high risk for infections.
Rip right out your head.
Lame.
If you want, the link should still be in the chat if you want to come up. I don't know. If not, just ask and I can drop the link again.
Why can't I see the James? What are you looking at to see the chat? Hold on. Am I stupid?
It's just on my screen because I'm the admin. You should be able to see it. You just
Down
have
at the bottom, there should be a little chat button. Are you on your phone?
Yeah, but it will be automatically on private.
Laptop,
You'll have to change it to public because it automatically puts it on private chat, so you won't actually see the public chat. So click on the chat on your phone and then swap it over to public, not private.
Or comments.
Okay.
Or, yeah, whatever the heck it's going to call it. We have a Joe. We have a Joe. A Joe.
Joe.
We have a Joe.
It's blinding.
Okay.
The lights, they're bright.
Did your Pat McGrath ship?
No.
Mine has
yours.
No.
Joe Fleck.
I was about to curse you out. Joe's has full on arrived intact. I've already seen it. It's not fair. We're gonna sue, Tish. We're gonna sue.
Joe, let me see the palette again.
It's so pretty. I want it. Hurry up. Hurry up.
How to make this bigger?
I feel bad. Keep showing it.
I want to see it. I can live vicariously through you. Like, look at that, Tish. Just look at it.
That's a Hocus Pocus one, they call it?
No, that's
Pat McGrath.
Oh.
I got Hocus Pocus today. It won't. That's called Color Pop. I won't get it for 2 or 3 weeks.
Hi, Angela.
If I'm lucky.
Angela.
Joe, did you see this? Did you see this, Joe? When I was showing it? Look at this. This was $7 at CVS.
Oh, I like Carity. Carity is a good one. They donate part of their funds to animals.
Yeah. I was like wicked excited. And then they had another one. I think it was also from Essence, but tell me this is not like this one, you guys. Like the Kat Von D one. It's so
Emily, are you going to bed?
So similar. Who's going to bed? Who said?
Emily G.
Oh. I want to see this.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. We appreciate you for coming along.
I hope you sleep well.
Yes.
Good
Have a good night's sleep.
Good night, Emily. I'm wishing you peaceful and rest, and when you wake up, you will be nice and refreshed.
Oh, wouldn't it be lovely?
Like Zach feels when he wakes up, nice and refreshed.
Yep.
Not. How do I get this? Oh my god.
All right.
Okay, Amy. Love you, Amy. Mwah.
Hopefully you will be done and can come back.
Guess what, Tish? You're my
Are
giveaway.
you highlighting? What, Zach?
I said you're all in my giveaway.
Yay!
Woohoo, giveaways. And what did you say?
My brain
Sorry,
is not
Emily?
processing words right now. What did you say?
Whoa! Somebody just went like. It sounded like a robot. Okay, I can see the chat now.
No, you said something, Emily, before you were asking Zach something.
Are you highlighting?
No, I'm using a primer which has glitter in it, and I don't know. I'm just very pale. I'm very pale, so everything looks glowy on me.
Me too. I'm like translucent. Like look how I'm so I hate it. I can't.
Just what's Renee's channel name?
That's not the light actually.
There's no way.
That is my skin color.
Whose channel's name?
No way. You're lighter than me.
See, look.
What, Zach?
There's no way.
I'm white.
James is pretty light.
I'm the white. I am the white.
We're gonna have to meet.
I got fish belly. I'm all tan except for my stomach does never see the light of day. So, like, it's fish belly.
I mean,
Me
Emily,
and James are
probably
oh,
would
sorry.
win because this face that you're seeing right now, this is my tan. This is my tanned face. So I'm
What are
usually
you
paler than
using?
this.
What are you using? Are you using an iPhone right now?
Hey,
James?
Kelly.
Yes, I
Because
am.
it's you're so clear right now. You're so clear. I'm
Who is?
switching everything over, you guys. James is. He's so clear. I'm switching everything over. I guess for my birthday, my brother wants to get me the new iPhone. I've never had an iPhone before. I've always been against it. I have like Androids and stuff, but I have my brother's like, you have to switch everything over, and I'm like, I can't pay for that, and I've never had an iPhone before. He's like, no, it's so worth it once you get to like do it. Is it worth it, you guys? The switch over.
I have Android.
I have
I
Android.
like it for content
too.
creation. If you want to edit videos
Yeah.
and such, iPhones have much better native support for editing apps. Like iMovie just comes pre-installed.
Yeah,
And I mean,
Renee
a
loves
lot
her
of-
iPhone.
And another way that I understand it is that a lot of the time when devices are designed to work with the camera, that usually the iPhone will just be superior. And the way that I've been explained that actually makes sense is that when the iPhone version of the app is being made, there's only one type of iPhone, and Apple is the only people that make iPhone, so they know exactly what is being used for that software, so they can design the software to work perfectly with it. While there's so many different Androids with different camera types, not just actual
Yeah,
just
you're
cameras
right.
in general.
I have the
different
LG and
visuals.
Samsung, and they both suck. And the Google, what is this? The Google Chrome laptop sucks, and I'm using a webcam, not even using the one that came with it. Still sucks, in my opinion.
The way I understand it is
Zach,
that the apps themselves
you
just
asked me a
won't
question about
natively
somebody's
work as
channel.
good. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Exactly.
Renee's channel name. So you enter her for the giveaway.
Whose channel?
Renee.
Beauty and More with Renee.
James, did you hear that I talked to Shelly today?
Oh, Erica has an iPhone.
You
Hi,
broke up on my
Erica.
end.
Did you hear that I talked to Shelly today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Erica, have you always had an iPhone now?
I've had Androids and iPhone, and it's funny because I'm actually contemplating getting an Android as my next phone on my plan, because I get a plan. I can keep this iPhone, but I want to get if I don't like the next iPhone that's about to come out, I'm going to go with the Samsung Galaxy Fold, the one that folds in half like that.
Oh, I'm so scared of that phone. I'm so scared of that phone. How is that possible? How? Like, my ex-boyfriend took a phone and he smashed, like, okay, this is why he's an ex. But anyways, he smashed that thing in half, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, first of all,
I feel that on a cellular level.
I mean,
I was like, I need to get this
still
guy
be
out of my
broken,
house because
but-
he's going to snap me in half, okay? If he can snap that freaking phone, he could snap me in half. You know what I'm saying? Which I did end up kicking him out. But I mean, like, so it reminds me of when he did that. I'm like, oh, how could you do that to I don't understand how it works.
I'm always the scary one in the relationship.
Technology.
Me
Same.
too. I thought I was in the clear. I'll save it for a story time, but like he looked like Ted Bundy, and we always used to make fun of the fact. But let me tell you guys something. If he looks like Ted Bundy, like Zac Efron, okay, he's Zac Efron. He played Ted Bundy, okay, because he's hot. But let me tell you something. If your boyfriend looks like a serial killer, you guys, like he probably is, or he's cheating.
That's not true. My husband, when he takes his glasses off, he looks like a serial killer.
Oh
But
my
he's
God!
like, he's
Okay.
literally a big, huge softie.
Well, that's okay. So I thought he was a softie until I
He's
found
grumpy
out.
sometimes, but he's a softie.
See, I identify as pansexual, and he identifies as bisexual. And I said, this is perfect. You know, we can have, oh my God, just the best, whatever. Because I'm Scorpio, so I'm all about the LUST instead of the LOVE. And his boyfriend showed up at my house. His boyfriend, his secret boyfriend, showed up at my house with video evidence of them, like 2 weeks prior.
Heck yeah.
You can't make this shit up. Like Are you
My
kidding?
husband is like, so are are we gonna get down with another girl because you like girls? I was like, we're married. I don't share.
Do not do
Different
it.
when it's
Do not.
boyfriend status and there's not that commitment there. We're married. No, there's no sharing. Marriage
do
was
it.
you're the
Don't
only
do
person
it.
for me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, I want to get married with you and have kids." And come to find out, his mom's name, her real name is Karen, which I love because like when I kicked him out, it was 3 a.m. So I called her, and she's like, "You're a cunt for kicking him out 3 a.m." Even though after he snapped his phone, he had a secret phone that he called his secret boyfriend with to pick him up down the street. And she called me the cunt word. I said, "Honey, you can call me that all day long, but you'll never."
I kicked my
not have
sister
the
out
name.
at 3 o'clock in the morning.
But I said you can call me that all you want, but you'll be a Karen forever, honey, because that's on your birth certificate. And she started laughing at me, and she was pissed, and I hung up, and I blocked them all from all my social medias and shit because no time for Karen or the son with the boyfriend or the girlfriend. No.
Hey, Jesse.
Sorry, I went
Yeah, I
off on a
kicked my
tangent.
sister out at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I told her, I was like, "Yep, grab your shit, put it in my car." I drove her back to my dad's house. I walked up to my dad's bedroom. I opened the door. Said, "This bitch can't stay with me no more."
Well, at least you brought her somewhere, and
Well, she was 16.
Oh gosh, when I was 16, I just ran away. I was like, "Fuck this," and nothing bad was happening. Like I wanted to
She
chase the
kicked
bad.
me in my chest in front of my son. It's like,
That's
"Oh,
not
I'm gonna
good.
go to prison.
That
I'm
is
gonna
not
go
good.
to prison."
Nope, you are a child. You are a child of the up or down. You are not going nowhere. You are not going to prison. No. Kick
I'm
her
gonna
out.
beat
Just
this
kick her out.
girl, and I'm gonna go to prison.
No. We gotta think about the
But I
kids.
stayed calm. I just told her to put her stuff in the car, and I took her back to my dad's house. I was like, "Your problem. I
I'm
did
so
not
proud of
create
you.
this one."
Can I ask what is everyone's sign? What's everyone's sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Aries.
Virgo?
Aries.
Aries. Okay. What's Zach's sign? Zach, what's your sign?
Cancer.
My aunt's a Cancer. She's my best friend. Did you know Will Ferrell was a Cancer? He's my favorite comedian. That's how I know. I have like really.
I do
You
not
guys
like
have
comedy,
vapes. I'm so
so-
jealous. Oh, I miss my vape.
I haven't had a cigarette since August 30th.
Yay!
I'm doing really well.
See?
Joe has
See, you
longer,
guys,
a little
I
bit
quit.
longer than me.
I quit
July
with vaping.
29th, I think. I don't know. It's been a month and 3 weeks is all I know.
Oh, let me turn my AC up. That's why I can't hear you guys.
All I know is this last week has been really hard.
Oh my god, that's so
Yesterday
loud.
was actually
I'm
hard
gonna
for
snap
me.
somebody's neck.
I haven't had that many hard days, but yesterday was tough.
There's a car alarm going off. Sorry, guys. Oh, the stopped. Okay. What happened?
Just a tough day with cigarettes. I just
Oh,
got back from vacation, had a lot of pain, and I just was like, I just want a cigarette. But I didn't do it.
You didn't? Oh my
I
gosh.
just have bad anxiety being in a car.
Yeah,
I don't do well as a passenger. I'm fine driving, but if I'm a
Me too.
passenger,
Yeah. I panic. Sometimes I have to have someone sit with me because I have panic disorder, and so my body will like compulsively do things. So like I almost opened the door on a highway one time because like I was panicking being in the car with someone driving, and so my brother's girlfriend had to physically hold me down, like because I wouldn't like open the door like subconsciously, compulsively. I don't know how to explain it, panic disorder, but like my mom and I, we went to a park when I was a kid, and I've had panic disorder since I was like 12. And we were sitting up on this like dangly thing with your feet, kind of like a ski lift, you guys. And my body almost jumped out of it because I was so scared of being up so high. My mom had to physically hold my body back. So I'm gonna say like I try not to put myself in those situations anymore.
Not worth it.
Oh, good
I know,
job,
right? Can you
Jesse.
imagine?
I'm so proud of you, Jesse.
Can you imagine if I tucked and rolled at freaking 70 miles an hour?
Oh, that's
I'm looking at the
awesome.
chat.
I think this is
I'm
my
like,
for a giveaway.
There's Aries
well,
everywhere.
I was in a car accident in 1999 and I almost died. It's the one I knocked my teeth out. And I've been in like, God, I'm out 13 car accidents
Oh my God.
total.
Have you seen Lady Gaga's new music video, 911?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Oh, how do you feel about the ending? Well, did it make you like? Did it bring you back? Because it gave me a flashback. I was like, oh hell no.
Oh no, I burst into tears. I was just like,
Me too. Me too. I was like, because I
I
remember
started
like,
blubbering.
listen, I did too. I did too. I can't even watch it or I'll cry. Like I can watch it till the end. I had to watch it twice, obviously. Everybody did, but I mean, Lord, that music. Oh, jeez.
Well, I told when the EMTs were trying to get me out of the car. Look, I'm 5'3.5", and they're trying to cut me out of the seat. And I was like, "What are you doing?" Because I'm trapped because it got squished. And I was like, "What are you guys doing?" And I reached down and I grabbed the lever underneath the seat, and my seat went flying backwards. It's like, I'm short. Get me out of this thing. They had to cut my door open to get me out.
Well, did it have the jaws of life?
Well, I was in shock. I didn't know. I wasn't feeling any pain. The biggest pain I felt was the seatbelt pinched me. And that's what hurt the worst. My teeth had busted out of my face. My lips split clean through. And then I had internal bleeding. I had a bruise that went down from the seatbelt because I'm short and it was an old car. The seatbelt had become sharp and rigid. And so I wouldn't wear it right here because I was afraid that if I wore it like that and somebody hit me, it was going to slice through my throat. So I wore it underneath my armpit, which is probably what saved my life, actually, because it would have cut right through my neck. But so I was having like a really bad day. I'd spent like all day arguing with the guy I was trying to break up with. And the EMTs or the hospital calls my ex, who I haven't been with in easily a year. So he's at the hospital with me. They didn't call my mom.
Oh
and I was like, somebody call my mom. Then they can't figure out how to work my cell phone because it was one of those walkie-talkie cell phones. And they were like the newfangled thing back then. And I was like, okay, you know what? If you can't work the cell phone, do not touch me. I'm sorry, but don't touch me. And
when my dad,
they were just horrible.
When my dad had his stroke, it was between memory and vision, so his memory was messed up, and they just pumped him full of drugs, so he's high as a kite. The doctor's asking him all these questions to see what he can remember, and he said, "Well, Larry, who is the president of the United States?" My dad looked at him and said, "If you don't know the president, I don't want you doing surgery on me."
My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
When I get stressed out, I start like hyper focusing on like really small things. Like they were trying to, I was working, I was on the job. Had been laundry day. I couldn't get any laundry done. So I put on a brand new bathing suit instead of bra and underwear. And I hadn't even worn it in a pool or anything yet underneath my security uniform. I was a security guard. And
oh my God, I got arrested.
They were like, well, we have to get this off of you. And I was like, don't cut my bathing suit. I got it back in pieces. So mad.
I got arrested in my bathing suit one time. So the prison kept my bathing suit, so I never got it back, but that's okay.
Just creepy.
Then they sewed my face up. They found out I had internal bleeding. I spent 4 days in ICU at the trauma center here in Seattle. And
Seattle.
When they sewed up my gums, because I knocked my 2 front teeth out, They later told me they had to go back in, cut my gums open. I just healed my face, and they're talking about we have to go back in because there's still teeth fragments in there. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, there's so many. Oh Lord, and see, I have the surgery coming up, and I know they're gonna have to cut in there, and I'm like about to pass out while they're telling me about it. They're like, "You're gonna need to go under, huh?" I said, "I can't even go into a dentist's office without having a panic attack in the waiting room." Yeah, you're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to put me under.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're telling me, well, every time I go to a dentist, they're like, why do you have a fear of dentists? I'm like, are you kidding me?
It's like, were you not
Why?
a child? And did you
Did
not
you
see the
not
movie
see
The Dentist
the
as a
instruments you
child?
have?
Every time I go into the dentist, they pull a tooth.
Oh
The
Lord.
last
Listen,
dentist I went that pulled a tooth didn't even numb me. She just broke the tooth and yanked it out.
Oh, the fuck.
so, okay, the last time I went to a dentist, okay, he took my wisdom tooth out and he was on my chest, his knee on my chest, and he's like cranking and I'm hearing it crack and all this shit. And he got off, he was like on top of me. I'm like, dude, this is weird. And then when he got off of me, he's like, okay, spit. I'm like, what do you mean spit? He made me spit my own tooth out. It's like, dude, you spent all that time and you couldn't just take it out? You get me? Like, talk about traumatizing. But now when you look at my life looking back, that wasn't the most traumatizing thing I've ever been through, like at all. But at the time it was.
Please.
Yeah, I have to go in and get my face fixed. Not looking forward to that, but I have to wait until after I go in and get my nose fixed.
What do you mean? Oh Lord. That sucks. You know what though? What I was thinking was, okay, so I had an eating disorder. I am like 2 or 3 years clean from the eating disorder, but 15 years of throwing up. I have to get my esophagus dilated because it's so scarred I can barely swallow. and so I have to get my esophagus dilated, and not one tooth can be saved. So I think because of the loophole of the fact that it's from like a disorder, they're going to be able to put anchor teeth in to where like I can clip on my bottoms. But then I'm just going to get a top denture because I don't see a reason of putting posts that go all the way up here for like permanent ones, because that hurts worse. Like I have this friend, she's her whole YouTube channel is about her bulimia, whatever. And she talks about how they put all these posts up and it's been like 5 years since, and she still has not gotten her teeth that they were supposed to screw in. So she went through all that pain for nothing.
Oh, jeez.
You know, when I first started like actively posting on my Instagram, people start talking about all these guys that will contact them about, I need sugar daddy. Well, I didn't get that. I got some lady who told me she was a dentist and she was going to give me teeth, and then she sent me a picture of a plate of teeth that looked like it had been ripped out of somebody else's mouth, like there was still blood on it. She goes, "It's going to be used." I was like, "Ew,
so she wanted to sell you her dentures, probably.
They weren't dentures. They were the type that had been screwed in, and they had been like, they looked like they'd been yanked out of somebody's mouth.
What is this, hostel? Oh my God.
I was like, oh my God. I really hope the person was not alive that you yanked us out of.
Look at the chat. Have you guys seen the movie Hostel?
Don't think so.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
Oh my God, Fish. I can't afford a dentist, and all my teeth can tell, Angela. Oh, I'm gonna lose all my teeth due to horrible pregnancy with my twin boys. Oh, Erica. See, we all losing all our teeth. Where's the tooth fairy now? Like, I could really use a tooth fairy right now. You know what I'm saying?
I got dental insurance at the beginning of the year thinking, yes, I'm finally going to get my teeth fixed. And then my husband was like, okay, well, you have to find the dentist and you have to like go in and get the quote, and we'll see how much we can afford at one time with your insurance and this and that and the other. And I was like, okay. Well, I was having a hard time finding a dentist, and then lockdown. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
so I've had
Yeah.
insurance for dental insurance this whole time, and it's like,
Yeah, I have okay, so in Massachusetts, where are you guys? Okay, Australia, Seattle, Zach's in Canada. Joe, where are you at?
Tennessee.
What state?
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee. Sorry. Okay,
Tennessee.
so isn't that so cool, guys? We never would have met in real life ever, I don't think.
Kelly, mine is different. My insurance is different because it's a Medicare Advantage plan. Because I'm disabled, I have Medicare
Okay.
through Social
Yeah.
Security, and then
Yeah.
I get the Advantage plan that goes with it, so it covers differently than most dental.
Yeah, I was in the middle of fighting for all that, and then COVID hit, and I couldn't go to any appointments. I couldn't go to SSI, nothing. But I guess they're open now here in Boston. But like, so the school the dental school, which gives me anxiety anyway, the fact that they're having students do this to me. But anyways, it's the school doesn't have the students there to give me my temps, so I'll be going 3 months with no teeth, and I'm nervous my face is gonna sink. So like I talked to that girl and she said, yeah, like it might sink a little bit. Like it's already starting to, and I'm gonna be 30 again on October 31st. So like I'm really nervous, but I might as well just get it out of the way because once I put them back in my mouth, my jaw will be structured enough to where like I won't need a nip tuck, hopefully. You guys know what I mean?
I just had my 12th anniversary of my 30th birthday.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be over 30. I think I've chosen a cap off.
My mother-in-law told me if you don't grow up by the time that you're 40, you don't have to. So I made it a goal.
Yeah.
You don't have to love that.
Dental
And then she
insurance
tried
price,
telling me
that's
that
right.
the age cap had gone to 50, and I was like, no, nope,
No,
Nope.
I refuse.
nope.
Yeah, but like I feel like I'm a lot wiser now, but I still feel like the same person. Like I don't think age really changes my maturity, but my maturity
Like,
level. It could be
I've never
like a
felt like a
Scorpio
grown
thing,
up. I can
but
do adult things, but I've never actually felt like I was a grown up.
That's a great explanation of it. That's
yeah.
exactly the way I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I go
it's
through all
like
the adult motions, but I feel
It doesn't feel like it's a
young.
natural thing to adult,
I mean, my body is literally in its 60s and 70s because of what
right?
but I
feel
still up
that.
in here feel 18.
exactly,
Yeah,
and
I
it's
only
like
feel 18 until I hang out with my younger siblings, and then I'm like, fuck you, bitches are fucking kids. I am
Yeah.
old.
That's what when my friend kids come over and they're between 17 and 25, and then that's when I'm like, holy crap, I am 40.
yeah.
My sister, she does this thing where she okay, so I rarely drink, but my youngest sister, she just turned 22. She's still in that phase of her life where she's gonna party, and she day drinks constantly, and I'm like, girl,
I never was. I like
I
to
can't
drink.
even
I'm just
remember
going to go ahead
being
and
in
say
a
it.
period of time in
But I
life to keep
never
up with
was
that
a day
shit.
drinker. I never was a day drinker. Well,
Me
on
either,
vacation I might, but I never was a day drinker.
me
My
either.
oldest sister, she tried day drinking a couple years back and passed out. And my cousins, we told my cousin we would help her go through her storage unit. We're an hour into it, and my sister is so drunk she's passed out in the front seat of the truck. I was like, "Bitch, I'm writing on this bitch's face."
Hey, why not?
Yeah, I love
She
that.
works at a bar. That's going to be great.
Oh my gosh, I was a bartender for so long. Oh my god, I loved it. Zach, what are you doing?
Running down names.
Right. Is that the purge list? Or is that the no, I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah.
That's the giveaway
The hit
list.
list.
Giveaway list. Okay.
If it was a hit list, Tissue and Emily were 1 and 2.
It's a hit list.
The purge list, we call it.
I've got advanced
Can't wait to
warnings,
take
so I
away the
can,
time.
I'm further away in the time zone, so I'm gonna have time to pack shit and run.
Yeah. Like Kelly said, I was a day drinker often during the days of the pandemic when we were locked in. Like totally, like me too. But I'm more like a weed person because it like am I allowed to say that, James?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't
Thank
give
you.
a rat's flying fucking ass cunting lips with a bitch tits right uncle fucking out there with the left and the right nip squeezing milk out. I
Okay.
don't care.
Okay, I'll be right. I'll be right back.
That was some random bullshit. I don't know. I don't care. Does that answer your question?
No, I can only think of 30 of my subscribers for some reason.
Do you guys love my little Mikey? Isn't he adorable, you guys?
Kelly, I probably would have been a day drinker during the beginning of quarantine, but I have a child who, the second he sees any form of alcohol, he's like, you really shouldn't be drinking. You should be very careful about what you put in your body. That's really bad for you. He'll lecture you.
Yeah, your child. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be all over it.
Zach, can you see this?
Like, it's not the fact it's not bad for me. It's just
He's
fun.
cute.
Let me have fun, child.
It says
Oh my God, I had a wine cooler. We're out camping. I had a wine cooler. It's like 8 o'clock in
Every
the
day is
evening. And he's like, Mom, you're drinking a beer?
Yeah.
that's
Really
adorable.
bad. You're not getting drunk, are you, Mom? Like, not off of this.
Right.
Oh god. Here's the thing though, like okay, so like
It keeps that
me,
energy all the way through high school.
like oh
Yeah,
no.
little
See,
shit.
I'm a pill person. I used to take a bunch of like Dramamine during high school during the day. Then I dropped out. I got my GED and I've been to college and everything. But back in the day, like all we did was like run away and like, bad thing. Like I was a bad kid. I was a bad kid.
I'll be right.
My mom thought I was a bad kid until she realized I just sucked at lying. Like I got caught at every bad thing that I ever did when I was young. My sisters were really good liars. They were so much worse than me. So much worse.
Could not
Tish
be my
skipped school one day and Mom found out. Why? Because I'm a bad liar.
Well, that's good though, because at least your husband knows, you're a bad liar. I'm a bad liar too, because my face will flush. I'll get the Irish flush and my face will turn really red. But it also happens when I'm really mad too. So it's kind of like,
My facial expressions give me away.
yeah, so you'd be bad at poker too, right?
Yeah.
I would start
Suck at
smirking
cards.
if I was winning, I'd start smirking. I don't know.
Oh, I wasn't an angel. I
Kelly.
just sucked at getting away with stuff.
Yeah, I had to be a really, really, really good liar because my mom should have worked for the CIA, honestly. Like, I don't even know. Like, that
I
woman
suck at
knows
lying. I
shit.
can't. I'm just not good at it. Oh, beautifulness.
Which one?
Nice.
The
Bottom
purpley
left.
one.
Yeah, the one that you're talking about, the purpley one.
This one.
Yeah. Is the other one purple sparkly, though?
No, this one's got kind of like blue sparkly.
Oh, silver. Yeah, that one, right? Yeah.
What, this one?
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry. You can't see me nodding with that in front of your face.
No one, just us. We're like, yep.
That's from Star Gems Cosmetics.
You
He's
guys
different.
like my scorpion? He's on my desk. He's so cute.
I like him. With the...
We got fish
Okay.
on our TV, so we don't have to feed them or clean their tank.
Exactly. Good idea. I also got
It's the
this guy.
screensaver for the Roku.
He's cute, right? Oh, the whole thing with the Beanie Boos this year, you guys. I was so excited because they were finally doing a ghost with like bats on it, and I wanted it so bad, but they're not putting
My
out any
dad stole
merch.
mine.
They're not putting
I
any
had a
merch
monkey
out.
Beanie Boo, and he strapped it to the back of his bike because it had really wide eyes.
Well, if you know what I mean by wide eyes, like if this was a person,
Yeah.
you'd be like, yeah, you're definitely sick from drugs, or you're extremely, extremely up there, like heat up there. You know what I mean?
When I first met my husband, I thought he was higher than a kite. His pupils are so huge that I was like, oh my God, who the hell did I invite into my house? And he's sitting there and he's nervous. And when he's nervous, he's like,
That's so sick.
and I was like, oh my God, this
I
dude
would
is
have thought
full
he
of
was.
tweaker.
I thought he was.
No, his pupils are that huge because his eyesight is so bad.
Really?
He is
Well,
extremely anti-drug.
my pupils are big because of my Wellbutrin, not because of my like demonic presence or anything. It's like Wellbutrin does that to me.
Oh, what did you get, Kelly?
Yes,
The
yeah.
shiny. The shiny.
Do you think
Nice,
this is enough
James.
for giveaway?
James, that's nice. What number am I, Zach?
You too.
2? 3 is my
Who's
favorite
number one?
number, so I'm not gonna win because 3 is my favorite number. So I already know I'm gonna lose. That's okay though.
3 is my favorite number.
Really? I love it.
Yes.
It's my fave. I don't know why. It's
I
just
have a thing
always
with multiples of 3.
What are James?
Sure, Mom.
What?
Did you
Did
guys
you say
know?
what Kelly bought? Oh wait, let me put my glasses on.
Good night, Mom.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Love
sure
you.
she bought supports. No,
Hey,
she bought
Gunnar,
Rose
see
and
you.
the Oracles, the brush set, and the mystery box.
Can't see the chat.
cool.
Like, the phone sucks so bad. Like,
We're downtown in the pub.
Oh, frog legs.
oh,
All right.
ooh. Hey, do you think Jay Star's doing mystery boxes for Halloween?
Yeah,
He is. They come out on the 11th at 10
Whoa.
o'clock in the morning.
Do you guys think? Okay, so do you think it's worth it? Because I got the
I don't know,
Valentine's
but
Day
I'm
one and I
getting
was
some.
pissed.
I don't know if they're worth it or not, but I'm getting one.
Last year's I
Eric
thought was
is
worth
such
it. I thought last year's was worth it. What's that?
I switched you and Erica around. You're number 3. Eric is now number 2.
Yes, I might win.
Can I be 6 or 9?
That's Joe. She's number 6.
I don't
Joe,
care
can
at
I
all.
be 6?
Don't bother me.
My oldest son was born 3/3/96, and ever since then, I have a thing with multiples of 3.
There we go.
My
Number
like
6.
I'm
I've-
shiny.
I know, but your quality is so good. Why would you want to switch? Wait, so why do you want to switch? When is the new iPhone coming out?
Well, it's supposed to be announced October 14th.
Okay, so I should probably just go for the 11 one then.
Do you think 44 is
Yeah,
going enough
just
for
go
Shan more?
for one of the 11s.
Do you think
You
44 is good enough for the giveaway? That's all I can think of.
For what for giveaway?
There's 44 in it.
This for no, but what are you gonna do for the giveaway? Like,
I'm probably going to make a bracelet.
oh my god, I love that. I want one so bad. Can I have one for my birthday?
I'll put you in the order.
Yay!
What colors don't you like?
I like, okay, the colors that I love are basically black and red.
Black and red one. I've done that before.
Yeah, like black and red. And even if there's like sparkles in the red or whatever, like I'm not opposed to that, but I love black and red. It goes with me. Red's my favorite color. and black. I just wear a lot of black, so it would match. But yeah,
Jesse, they're an indie brand. And James,
I'm on PR with them.
yeah,
for who?
Star Gem Cosmetics, they're an indie brand.
Oh, and I don't charge.
Oh.
Emily, I don't charge.
Okay, Zach, you can take me off the list then, and put me
I
on
don't
the.
charge. I don't charge anything. It's free.
Well, I still want to like, do you have what do you have, like a Cash App or something? I have
don't
Cash
have any
App. What do you have?
I don't have
You
any
don't
of
have-
that.
You know, why not? You should get one because like your channel's like getting bigger and you want to tell people on lives not to do like the super chat and tell them to do the PayPal or the Venmo. What's that?
Hey, Jesse, this is Star Gem. It's the support system palette.
Ooh. 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 Oh my god, look at that purple. Swatch
Well,
that.
which purple? There's multiple
Sparkly
purples in the
purple.
palette, so.
You should swatch the purpley one.
Which
I
one?
haven't
There's
used it
multiple
yet. I'm
purples.
waiting for a video.
There's multiple purples, Emily. You can't just say swatch the purple. There's multiple
There's
purples.
There's a
multiple
glitter and
purples,
like a
Dwayne.
shimmer.
There's one. Wait, no, the shimmery one. It reminds me of Dorothy's red shoes, only purple. Purple's my second
purple
favorite
glitter,
color.
there's a duochrome purple, and all sorts.
Oh, Kelly, it took me weeks to decide which one I wanted, and I
Now, if
finally
you want
went
a
with
bracelet, you have to wait till November.
What's that?
Now, if you want a bracelet from me, you have to wait till November.
Yeah, I know, because my birthday's like literally the day before November.
And I put you on October's list.
Okay. But I'm saying you can take me off the giveaway thing because you're doing me a birthday one.
Oh, whatever. You win,
Yeah.
you win. I mean, I'm
No,
gonna
because
tell
I'm
you.
gonna tell you to pay it forward. All right, if I do win, which the odds are completely against me, but if I do win, then can I pick someone else to win?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Then I'm good. I did that with someone else's giveaway, Samantha Sweets. I won like a giveaway, and I told her to give. It was a FabFitFun box, and I was like, I'm not gonna use any of that. I shop at Newbury Comics. I'm not I'm not a FabFitFun kind of gal, so I passed it on to somebody else who really wanted it. Yeah. Mhm. I get like all my clothes from there too, like band tees and horror tees. I'm just really,
I get more beads.
you know.
Because I'm 9 on this order.
I love also just like, you know how guys they just wear like black tees and white tees. I love like a white tee, like just a crispy white tee for myself, or a crispy black tee, like I don't know.
Too boring. I need prints. I need designs. I need color.
Oh my god, okay, color is not a thing for me, but like band tees are usually darker colors that I have, except for Lana Del Rey, that's gray, but that's whatever, it's still. And I just
I like
got
Harry Potter shirts.
the latest the two latest shirts I got, one was Lady Gaga and one was Britney Spears, and Lady Gaga it's black and the Britney Spears one is white, and
That one's really pretty, Kelly.
do like the hashtag Free Britney for her.
Yeah, Kelly, that was the one. That one and the one I got. It took me weeks to decide which one, and I finally went with the support system.
Okay, I'm gonna be in chat. I gotta pop down or John to watch a movie with me before we go to bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, buddy.
No.
I'll tell you what movie it is when I get out there.
Okay.
I hope it's a paranormal one. Anybody have any paranormal things happen to them lately?
My
No,
aunt.
just in general, yes, I have, but not lately. I mean, actually, no, I didn't experience it, but apparently I kept on having orbs around me and alive, and Shelley kept on saying it. So.
That's right. Oh my god, you guys, that's why I'm so scared to make a video. Oh my god.
my aunt,
I mean, it's not going to make a difference
aunt
if you
lives
see
with
it or
me.
not. They're still going to be there, Emily. So just toughen up to it.
James, if I pretend they're not there, they won't be there.
Oh, that's not how it works. Sorry to tell you.
You know those apps on that you can get on your phone that are supposed to like be like ghost hunting equipment kind of stuff? I was in the front of my house messing around with it, joking around, and then I brought it to the back of my house and I asked it, "Is anyone there?" And it said Frank. And I'm like, well, wait, hold on. My grandfather, his name was Franklin, and his ashes, I had just brought them home and put them in
Oh,
my
wow.
bedroom. And I was just like, oh my God. And I already know my aunt lives here with us. She followed us from our apartment and she watches over my son. There used to be this shadow that would go into the small room, which is where we had my son. And then we switched him to a different room. And now the shadow goes into that room. And he asked me one day, he said, "Mom, why are you staring at me when I'm trying to sleep?" And I said, "I'm not staring at you while I'm trying to sleep or while you're trying to sleep." He says, "Yeah, you were standing by the bathroom and you just kept looking at me. And you
Oh
didn't."
no.
He said, "I tried to talk to you, but you wouldn't talk to me."
Oh no.
My aunt and I look exactly alike, except for she was older. And I showed him a picture of my aunt. He goes, "Yeah, wait, who is that?"
How old
I
is
said,
your son?
"That was my Aunt Gail." He goes,
How old's your son?
at the time he was 5.
Mm. Oh my God,
But
Lord. Oh Lord.
he told me, he says, that's the lady from the hallway. I said, "Why did you think it was me?" He goes, "Just thought you got old, Mom."
Wow, savage.
Like, thanks, kid.
Right, James? Oh my God. Oh Lord. I heard if I put salt on each corner of my room, that'll be good because you guys, listen, I have no reason to lie to you guys. And I have no reason to, like, I just don't. And, like, here's the thing. I feel like if I talk about it, that it gives it, like, more. Do you know what I mean, James? And do you guys know what I mean? Like, if I talk about it, I feel like it gives it more like power, kind of. I'm
Say no,
crazy.
Zach.
So I just want to let you guys know, like, I am a sleepwalker. I sit up. I talk in my sleep. So if you guys don't know, I take care of my Nana. She's 96. She's downstairs, right? And then like up here's my room because I'm her living nurse, health caretaker for like 24/7. And then sometimes my aunt, her daughter, my best friend will sleep in the room that I don't like. Like I'll shut the door because in her closet, it's the attic is you can get to the attic only from her bedroom in her closet up into the attic, right? And I'm like, no, bad vibes, bad feeling, no. So whenever she leaves, I say, okay, goodbye. It was nice hanging out. And I shut the door, like on a Ouija board, you'd be like, okay, bye. So my aunt was like, Emily, who are you talking to every morning at like 4 and 6 a.m. and all this shit? And I'm like, I'm sleeping, legitimately sleeping. And she's like, I thought you were on the phone, like having a conversation. I go, did you hear more than my voice? She goes, I couldn't really hear what you were saying or like whatnot. And she goes, but I thought you were on the phone. And I'm like, oh Lord, here we go. Cause like I used to be in programs and my friends would be like, Emily, you're scary. You should probably get a room change. I'm like, what do you mean? You guys love me. Like I make you guys laugh. They're like, no. You'll sit straight up in your sleep. Like sit straight up and start talking. And it scares the shit out of us. I'm like, I don't know who I'm talking to. So this has been going on forever, my whole life, right? And I'm sleepwalking. So I've been living in this house for almost a year and a half. And the last time I have to put a door, I have to wedge the chair, this chair on my door, because the last time I sleptwalked and I flooded my Nana's house because upstairs bathroom, when I left the sink on, I turned the sink on in my sleep. I went in my room. I woke up and there was 3 inches of water downstairs in the kitchen because the bathroom is right above.
Right, Kelly.
So We had to take the light bulb out. We had to put. I mean, my nana was traumatized. The poor thing. Oh my God. We had to get everything that was in the cabinets was soaked. Everything was soaked. But I'm happy because my dad was able to paint the ceiling from the water and like put the new light fixture in because he's an electrician, and like we were able to put the kitchen back together. But like I flooded the fucking like that's crazy. And the night before last night, the reason I'm bringing this up is because the night before last night, I found myself, I woke up and I'm like right in front of my door is the top of the stairs down to the first floor, right? And I always wake up at the top of those stairs, just like staring in space. And like, so the night before last night, I was at the top of the stairs, but I was trying to get out of the window because there's like top of the stairs, window, bathroom, my room kind of like thing happening. And I don't know why I was trying to get out that damn window, but it's better than me falling. I swear, I got to put the chair up against the door again because I keep finding myself standing at the top of the stairs. Like my aunts found me standing there. Like you guys. And I can't go to sleep without a nightlight on. And like the shadow, you guys, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, but I'm telling you, something's fucking with me and it's not good. And a lot of my friends and okay, so I'm 30 and a 30-year-old is not supposed to lose their best friends, their fiance, family members, people they know from like, you know, accidents, the opioid epidemic, overdoses, everything. So I've buried a lot of people and a lot of people close to me. And I can't tell sometimes if the presence around me is bad or not because it scares me so much. Do you guys know what I mean? Like sometimes I'll know that it's okay and I'll be like, oh, okay, this is probably so and so because it's this date and that makes sense in my mind and whatever. But most of the time it's like not a good feeling. The energy is just not good. Do you guys know what I mean? By
Yeah,
like
but
feeling
not only
energy.
that, not to freak you out too, but even if it doesn't feel negative, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a positive energy anyways. They can hide themselves. That shit you can never take 100% from what you are getting face value. They might feel evil, but they can be good, and equally they might feel good, but they can be evil.
Lord, I know.
And I
Just
mean,
thinking
ultimately,
about it,
another
like,
way to look at it is if they really want to mess with you, there's nothing stopping them from doing so. So there's no point being afraid because if they really wanted to, they would have already done it.
you think so?
Yeah, 100%. There's nothing stopping them from messing with you right now as we speak if they wanted to, or in the past. If they were going to do it, they would have already done it.
I think they fuck with me
Oh, Kelly.
time, but yeah.
And then you also have to equally wonder how much of that is then in your head too, because it
Oh my
also
God,
is a lot
Kelly,
in your
I'm
head.
sorry. I'm sorry. You guys, I'm sorry. I just wanted to share that because I've been experiencing it a lot lately and it's been kind of like scaring me. Like I feel my face getting red right now because I'm so like I'm embarrassed too, but like when I go to my aunt's house, there's like a presence like in like so she has a huge house because she was a teacher, so it's just her and her husband, right? So when I sleep over, I sleep in the guest room and there's like a plant on the left side of the bed and there's like something on that attached to that plant. And like I will wake up in the middle of the night and I know I have panic disorder, you guys, but I'll wake up in the middle of the night sometimes and I'll jump up and I'll run and turn the light on. And I have no idea why, but I have this intense fear. And then sometimes I have sleep paralysis. Have you guys ever experienced sleep paralysis before? Joe, isn't it the scariest thing ever?
It is pretty scary. Honest, it really is.
Especially if you
I don't
don't
know
have
if it
anyone
was.
in the bed with you.
I don't know if it was like sleep paralysis, but because it
You
happened
know what happened.
when I first got sick and I just was having a really bad time with not being able to focus and not being able to remember things where before I could. But I woke up one night and my husband was standing at the side of the bed
No.
And I looked at him and I didn't recognize him. I had no clue who the hell he was. There was just this strange guy staring at me and I could not move. And then because I couldn't move, I just went back to sleep. I was like, fuck this. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to go back to sleep, and then he's not going to be there. And he swears up and down. He's like, but that's because I shaved my face. You're used to seeing me with a beard. And I'm like, no, I know exactly what you look like without a beard. I know what you look like without facial hair. I just didn't recognize you. And I don't know if that has anything to do with sleep paralysis or if it has something to do with the autoimmune stuff.
So were you able to move at all?
Not until I woke up the next morning.
Okay, so what happens with mine, and Joe, I want you to tell me what happens with yours, is I'll wake up and I'll feel a presence around me, but I won't be able to scream or talk or move. I can only see, okay? And I can only see and I can only intuitively feel with my sixth sense, because I have a sixth sense, you guys. Like, it's a whole lot to unpack, but I'm just saying, like, and I'll wake up and I have this intense fear. And if like I don't have someone in the bed next to me, and even if I did, I couldn't notify them that I'm going through this because I can't talk or move. And it's so scary, especially if they're there, because, you know, the last time I had it, it was here and I was by myself with my boyfriend. And then the last time I had it, I was with someone in the bed next to me and I was looking at them, and there was someone, I was at their house and it was in their doorway.
Catcher.
And it was just like, oh my God, there's a presence in your doorway. And I couldn't tell him because I couldn't move or speak. And it happens when I'm falling asleep or when I'm waking up, in between. What happened to you, Joe?
Mine's just when I wake up, and I usually feel like something's on my chest and I can't move. I can't breathe hardly. It's just like everything's not functioning.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like,
Hello,
do you feel like you
Dreamcatcher.
can't, like, breathe too? Oh, James, you look sassy.
Always.
Always. Who's here?
We have Dreamcatcher. We have Zach still in the chat.
Hi, Dreamcatcher.
We've got Kelly, the wonderful Kelly.
Wonderful Kelly.
I'm still in chat too.
What's Dreamcatcher's name? I forget.
Ooh, what you do use?
I use the Venus Immortalis on the actual eyes, but the glitter on my lids, that is Cyber Mermaid, my glitter.
Kelly's like, I was a little angel.
I got my Cyber Mermaid.
Heck yeah! And then the actual, like, my inner corner highlight is this shade, which is, I'm pretty sure it's sugar cookie it's a shimmer called sugar.
What
cookie.
do you do, James? Like, you depan your favorite colors and you put them all in one like little palette that you go with them?
Stargem makes single pressed glitters and pigments as well as them loose.
Okay,
So
Urban
it's
Decay
just a
does that
pan,
too.
and I stick them in my own palette. So that's what the pan just looks like.
Okay. I was also going to say about like this one, like the pans are like so deep in, and I stuck a little needle in there, and they're really not that deep, like, at all. Like in any, like, they're not deep in like anything that I've, like, they're just not deep, which is fine. I don't need that. I don't really do a lot of eye looks, you guys, to be completely honest. Like, I can barely do makeup for myself and make it work, but I can make it work because it's me. But I could never do someone else's makeup. Like, I'd
probably fail at other people's makeup too.
Yeah.
So Dreamcatcher's name Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Cindy Lou. Cindy Lou.
Okay, Zach.
Love you, Zach. I don't know what he said, but it sounded like a okay, bye, kind of okay.
He says going to the bathroom and then he's just going to watch chat.
Oh, okay.
These pans apparently can pop out of the palette. I kind of want to pop them out and see what they look like.
All right, so you guys, yeah. So I'm definitely gonna have to switch over, but I'll still have my other Android phone. So like I'll have my Android phone, and I'll have to switch over this laptop again. After I already had fried the first one, and then you have it for more than 60 days. So like, they're like, you can keep your their plan and whatnot. They were wicked nice, and they were right. They were like, to do what you want to do on YouTube, you can't use a Chromebook. It's just not. It's not YouTube friendly, like editing wise and like quality wise. Even with this webcam, it's not anywhere near the quality, James, as even your phone is. So I need to definitely do that. But I'm ready to, because this is a
That's
dinosaur.
contagious, Joe.
So.
What?
So that's contagious.
I know. I'm actually fixing it off because I'm getting tired. I'm gonna try to sleep. If not, I'll
You
be
can
back
go
soon.
Go get some sleep, Joe.
All right. Love you
Thank
guys.
you.
Love you.
Bye,
Bye.
Joe. Love
Good
you.
Love
night.
you, Cindy, Zach, and Kelly. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Now.
I'm big now.
Right.
Wow.
Exit full screen.
Lighting does not like me.
I love how it's like beanie season now. So like even if my hair's bad, it's like beanie season and dry shampoo. Oh, let me see. Wait, no, big screen again. Hold on, hold on, James. Okay, now come up close and close your eyes. Wow, that's wicked pretty. Is that blue over silver?
Well,
Or
it's
silver
like
over
blue, green, gold, all sorts of different things.
Oh, that's nice. You did really good job. So you can even see me like whatever. Look, I want people to see me in high def anyway. Well, I will soon. You guys want to see this
my
cute skeleton?
husband bought me a camera, and I'm looking at the difference between the phone and the camera. I'm like, I don't want to see me that defined. I don't know about that.
Oh my god. So, well, another thing about the camera too is it adds weight onto me less than like this would, or like the phone would. Like the camera adds a lot more weight to my face. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. So we're gonna put that camera away. I was gonna get a vlogging camera, but I guess we, as in my family, decided that getting a phone, I'd be able to have the camera, the editing, and everything all at the same time, and not have to keep spending all this money on shit that's not working properly. You know what I mean? So might as well. I mean, people have like full channels with editing with just their iPhone, and I'm sitting
I
here
was
like,
doing it with my phone, with my Android, and it's not even like a grown-up phone.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
this is an old LG. It's like 2 years old, but I have a Samsung A20 from like Metro or Boost or something, and I'll keep that because that's fairly new and nice. And then I'll get the other phone, but I know it's gonna aggravate me because iPads aggravate me, and using my aunt's iPhone aggravates me. So I don't know, you guys, but I guess it's worth it. I heard. I don't know.
So my thing with the high definition is that when I talk and I'm on the camera as opposed to my phone, is you can see what's wrong with my teeth as opposed to
Yeah.
kind of it almost looking like it's just maybe shadow where there's missing teeth, and on the camera you can really tell.
I don't know. That's gonna be my thing too, but part of my channel is gonna be like my eating disorder story, and then I'm gonna film like the surgery, and then I'm gonna film the after effect. So then maybe it could help somebody, feel less alone if they need surgery, or you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I just had a hysterectomy, and then I'm gonna have a septoplasty done November 6th.
Your nose?
So that'll be fun. And I'm kind of hoping
Am
to
I? Did you?
get
What
as
happened?
much. Huh?
Did you break your nose?
When I was young, when I was like 3 and 4 years old, my mom was married to a man who was extremely abusive. And when we were in the car, he would tell me a million gas stations on the way home. He would tell me, "You have to hold it." If I said I have to go to the bathroom, well, hold it. And those are your years where you're trying to get the whole potty training thing down and everything. And so I ended up with really bad bladder problems, and I would pee my pants before I even realized I had to go to the bathroom. Well, if I was in the bedroom playing or in the living room playing or whatever, I would pee on the carpet. And then he rubbed my nose in the carpet like a dog, and it broke my nose, and it stayed broken for like a year, like, because he kept doing it. And so ever since then, I've had breathing problems, and they're thinking that that is part of what is causing the sleep apnea. So they want to fix the nose so that I can breathe, hoping that it will help me to not breathe through my mouth all night long. Because I sleep on my back, my mouth opens up, my tongue falls into the back of my throat, and I stop breathing.
That's fucking terrifying. Do you have a deviated septum? Is that what that is? Like a deviated, like, yeah. I think I thought I had one because
I'm like, it's that.
Like sniffed so much coke when I was like younger, but I don't think I do.
Well, it's deviated up here, and then it's deviated down here.
Okay,
so
you
it's
got, yeah.
And then because I've got allergies, there's these pads inside your nose here and here, and the blood vessels inside will swell up. And so it feels like when I wake up, it feels like I'm all stuffed up and I can't breathe through my nose, when all it is that the inside of my nose is swelled shut.
Oh my God, that is so fucked. First of all, I'm sorry that happened to you. And second of all, like,
I mean, it was a long ass time ago. So
I know, but
the guy who did it is not even alive anymore.
See, that's the thing. Like dudes that have abused me and shit, like they've tried to make amends, and like I'm such a forgiving person. Like no matter what they did to me, like I would just be like, yeah, I forgive you. And like they're all dead too, you know. Like, and these I'm talking like in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. They're all dead from overdosing, you know.
Well, the hard part for me is that it's my sister's dad, and to me, having that story out it involves my sister, and I don't want her to ever feel like it's her fault, because my mom kept that from her all of her growing up. She didn't want because he didn't treat my sister like that because she was his kid.
Does she know you have a YouTube channel and everything?
Yeah, she does. I'm really close with my siblings, but
do you do like
I don't know. My mom kept that from her, and my sister and I are the ones that had to tell her, because I wasn't going to lie to her about it. And she was like, well, I heard this, and is that true? And I was like, well, yeah, that's true. And so I mean, I had to be the one to tell her, and that was really hard. But I think the hardest part of the whole thing is that because I'm close with my sister, a couple years ago, her dad drank himself into death. Basically, he was in a coma. They were keeping him alive till she got here, because she was living in the Bronx in New York, and she had to fly here.
You got alcohol poisoning?
He drank like his whole life, like drank, and he ended up having seizures and brain damage and so I helped her not only get his house taken care of and ready to sell, but nobody in his family would stand up and say anything at his funeral. And I had to find something nice to say and stand up in front of everybody and say something nice about this man. The only thing that I could think of was that my sister was like, he always knew that was the greatest thing he'd ever do. But I didn't do it for him. I did it for her.
Yeah. Oh my God, absolutely. I do things for people all the time. And like, so there's this thing, like I'm very open, and like I'm gonna continue to be open about my life and everything on my channel. But there's one thing that like I can't be that open about yet. And two of them, well, the most like, okay, so my mom on my mom's side of the family, so my nana right now is my aunt. So my dad's and my dad's sister, it's my dad's mom who I'm taking care of right now. And I've always been close to my aunt. She's been my best friend forever, right? And so my mom has two sisters, and her mother and her father committed suicide. So she got remarried to this really nice guy. And so my little cousin, which is one of my mother's daughters, this was in 2016. That whole summer, one of my mother's sisters' husband knew I was in a really bad place and tried to. The worst that he did was talk to me very disgustingly through text messages, and I was called a manipulative C word from the sister whose husband it wasn't even. And I had to provide all these text messages and proof to prove it that I wasn't lying. And I said, listen, I'm only telling you this because you have a daughter who's under 18 and you're letting this, and I just want to let you know. She goes, I can't believe you're using my daughter to bring this up, blah, blah, right? And it was like before Thanksgiving. So we didn't go to that Thanksgiving, but I my intentions were to never like out the dude or whatever. And I told him so many times, like, stop, just stop. And then it got to the point where like I would talk to my aunt about it, like, what should I do, because he'll be around her all the time. And I told my mom, and my mom obviously flipped out. So I haven't talked to my mom's side of the family since 2016, but I understand, I understand the other sister whose husband it was, or I don't even know if she's still with the guy. I don't know. I haven't talked to any of them since then, not even my mother's mother. But the thing about it is I had only seen them like for birthdays and like holidays my entire life, and they're like the bullshit, like, oh, I really want to, like, see you again soon, but the bullshit, the bullshit talkers and whatnot. And I'd be like, yeah, whatever. And I literally honestly just go there to get the money for whatever fucking holiday it was, because like at that point, like, nobody, because like I'm the black sheep of the family or whatnot, and they
Good night,
thought
Lorna.
for attention or something, and I was just like, dude, no, I'm just trying to protect your daughter, but since you want to be weird about it, like, forget it. Like, whatever, but I mean, I feel like I did the right thing for the kid.
There's only so much you can do. Also, they are ultimately the parents.
Right. Yeah.
I spent so much time when I was younger, after probably about the age of 15, 16 is when I started like going off the deep end. And it took me a long time to get my shit straight. And I spent a lot of time in therapy and all of that. And it took me a while to realize that none of that was like my fault. None of what happened to me when I was young was my fault. It had nothing to do with me and everything to do with him and, his inability to be a human being.
Exactly. James, you look
So
good.
I've spent a lot of time trying to turn myself into somebody that I want to be as opposed to just being somebody.
Well, you're a survivor, dude, like for real, you're literally a survivor, I'm a survivor. I don't like to call myself a victim of so many things. And you had said something that reminded me of something. Shit, this fucking Dory short-term memory loss shit really fucks with me. I gotta write literally everything down. Oh, what was I gonna say?
Thank you, everyone.
I miss you again.
Oh, yeah, it's not our fault. And the thing with me, right, is here's the thing.
Shiny.
Is this shiny lippy, or you got gloss over?
I
like the lippy.
I use this lipstick from Star Gem, and then over the top of it, I use this lip gloss from Shop Miss A.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it looks awesome. Definitely complements each other. The only story, you guys, where I really, really have a hard time not blaming myself is when my fiance back in January 2018, my fiance dropped me off. I was having, issues, and he dropped me off somewhere, and he said, I'll pick you up in 7 days when it's done and whatnot. And I'm like, okay. And I said, listen, if you do something, just use harm reduction. Like, please, please, please don't do anything alone. And he was a loner and like really introverted and stuff. And what ended up happening is he passed away off of the phone number that I gave him. And I tried to call him 3 days into my little stay, and they had to end up committing me for 17 days and then 28 days after that, because I felt that if I wasn't selfish to want to get better for us, that I could have been there to save him, which, and like his mom had texted me, like, don't come to any services. Like, I get it. And later on down the line, his mom had lunch with my mom and told her to tell me, tell your daughter, like, sorry, but it was my first reaction and everything.
Oh, no, Amy.
What happened? So yeah, that's what I have trouble, like, not blaming myself for, is like I could have saved
Can you
him.
press them back, Amy?
Can you try and save some of them, Amy?
Oh no. Can you, like, is it on a rug? That's okay, Amy. Thank you. It's okay. It's fine. Good night, Zach. Love you. It's okay, guys. Like,
Night, Zach.
it's been a while. But yeah, I have a lot of trouble to this day. Not blaming myself for not being there, even though he wanted me to go there, but they all mix and I can't separate them. Do you think you could, like, I don't know how to say this without, can you chop it up like a herb, and like, can you chop it up and like, love you too, Zach?
Make a mix.
Amy, can you like
Make a
chop
mix.
up the
Make a
mix?
mix.
And,
Make a
yeah,
giant
make
mix.
like little lines of mixes before it gets too mixed to the point where it's like too dark. Can you do you know what I'm saying?
I don't think the colors will mix right.
Just mix them together. Do it. Just mix
Yeah, but
it.
she I don't know, those colors mixing together might not be a great idea.
Just
That's what I mean.
do it.
Like, can you, James, you just want her to mix them all together like a chaotic freaking but anyways. Yeah.
The one thing I hate about having lipstick like this, I always feel like it's going to stick to my teeth.
Let me see. No. Why don't you put the lipstick? But does it have transfer? Kiss your.
It does if I have the lip gloss on. Without the lip gloss, this thing is so transfer resistant. Tish can even attest. She's watched me try and remove this lipstick. It takes ages to remove it.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Is it like a freaking Kylie lip kit? I've never had one of those.
Oh, no. Kylie's lip kit has nothing on that shit.
I usually have to end up using a face exfoliating glove to get it off, because normal lipstick, like makeup wipes and oil remover, can't get it all off.
Amy,
if you were going to compare the two, it'd be like comparing dollar store to Kylie.
Oh my god!
Not the good dollar store, the crap dollar store.
Right, I get it. Amy, doesn't blue and orange make purple though, or am I wrong?
No, I was thinking that it actually might turn out quite pretty, because I've got an orange chunky glitter.
They're expensive shades, though.
I've got a dark blue chunky glitter that has a orange reflect in it, and it is really pretty. But no, it is just a normal lipstick, but it's just got extreme long wear. Is it very pretty?
I don't have any non-transferable. I don't have any
that was literally just a swipe. A single look at that pigment. Just one single swipe. I'll do it again. Just
Amy, those were the expensive ones, huh?
Wow. James, like, I don't think I have anything that's non-transferable except for the KVD red lipstick.
Oh no, I took too long to wipe it off.
And I won that in a
started
giveaway
drying.
from Laura. You know Laura Lee? She did like a whole clean out, and like I won a beauty box from her, which was like insane. Like I can't believe I actually won something, especially from like Laura Lee. And like she sent me a bunch of things, but one of the things was the KVD like studded lipstick. And I think that's the only thing I have that's non-transferable. Is it non-transferable? Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I
I
need
don't think it's
to.
supposed to be
Zach.
non-transferable, but they are pretty good.
What is it, James?
I don't think it is supposed to be non-transferable, but I think they are pretty long wear in general.
Yeah, because like
The
some things
KVD.
I get like the KVD, but things I get from Wet and Wild don't transfer too. Like some of their mats don't transfer, and I'm like, whoa, like what?
I mean, Amy, it's already broken. What's the worst that's going to happen?
I
Just mix
know. I think
Just mix
purple.
it.
I
Just
think
mix it.
purple.
Mix it. Mix it.
Mix
Mix
it,
it.
mix
Mix
it,
it.
mix it. What? There's some chores in this house. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God.
You know, gonna bucket in
I
the
just want to
clean
be a boy in
version.
this
I
house, though.
hate that song with a fiery passion.
I hate it too, but I love it when I don't have coffee and I need to get hyped in the morning.
I
so
don't even know why. I just I just don't like Cardi B.
I don't necessarily like I like Snow the Product, but I don't really and she's like a female Mexican rapper, and she switches between like English and Spanish, and because I grew up in Lowell, I know Spanish, but yeah, I don't really do like the female rap thing. Like I've never been into it, but like that's one song that'll hype me up when I don't have coffee. So it's like a hype song to me. That's all.
I'm fine with any gender rapper. Okay, so I find that a lot of rap music perpetuates such a bad example for kids. And
Oh
as
my
a
God,
mother,
yeah.
I don't want my child to listen to that and think that, oh my God, yeah, that's what we need to do with our lives. I don't, as I look at it as a parent, as opposed to somebody who enjoys music.
No,
And
you're
so I'm like,
totally right.
whoa,
If
I
I
don't
was
want
a
my
mom,
12-year-old
I'd be
listening to
worried.
that and being like, oh, wet ass pussy. I'm like, no.
No, it's what is it? Oh, Wet and Gushy is the
Yeah,
clean version. Wet and
the
Gushy.
radio
He doesn't,
friendly
at
version is
12, he
wet.
doesn't need any wet and gushy.
No, he doesn't. Macaroni in the pot. No. I can't. And she used the word soggy in it. I'm like, girl, that's worse than moist. You use the word soggy. Come on, dude. Come on.
Oh, I thought they were like copacetic prices where they're like, $10 a shade.
Oh,
Still
Amy,
mix
I'm so
some-
sorry. Amy's had such bad luck with makeup lately. Like in the past month, I feel terrible. I'm not a makeup like I'm like a Jenna Marbles makeup person. Like nothing looks good on me. Like I can't do good makeup myself, and it's like so. But you guys are like professional. Like James and Amy, you guys are so good at it.
I think that Nina is
too?
like must be Snow White because she's been using this as a bronzer, and I'm telling you now, this is more along the lines of say a highlight shade for me.
I mean, I'm pretty pale, so it probably would be something that I'd use for a bronzer too. Yeah, see, like that's something that I could probably use as a bronzer. That looks really pretty. That'd almost be too dark for me.
You guys know the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula? It literally feels like butter when you touch it. I can't even.
You can't see like
I
any
can't
like
use any of the butter
pigment.
bronzers. They're all too dark for me. I'm that pale.
Yeah,
There's
me too.
there's only shine. There's no pigment. And
Oh.
like, oh my God, Nina must be like Snow White.
James, write down my Facebook because I just posted a picture of me for when I used to dye my hair black and tan, and I told everyone I was Italian because I was running away from my Irish whiteness. But write down my Facebook, and yeah, if anybody wants to find me on Facebook, it's under Emily, and then the last name is Brawn. It's in my descriptions and stuff too, but like friend request me,
on
like
Facebook.
to be able to actually I'll make it public. I posted it. It was from back in the day. I dyed my hair black for like 10 years or something. I dyed my hair black and was like wicked into it.
No, what do you usually use for foundation, Emily? If you wear foundation.
No, oh yeah, oh no, I wear makeup. I'm just not good at.
No, I just
Like,
want to know what your foundation shade is in general.
Oh, let me go. Let
I
me go.
thought this was like a
So
cream.
I use. Hold on one second.
Okay, not a cream. Amplify is not a cream. It's a solid block of something.
Either what?
It's 10:52. You can stop singing now.
Never.
I don't know.
Who's singing?
Some neighbor out there singing.
Maybe they want to get turned to the country.
Yeah, we don't live in the ghetto.
So I use the L'Oreal Infallible in shade 420. In
Yeah,
shade
you're definitely
420.
much darker than me because
No,
I can't.
I make myself darker. I'm not. I use my shade is the Joa Truly Yours in porcelain at 110. Look, James, can you see it? In
Yeah, I
porcelain.
believe I've shade matched to that. That still is not light enough for me either. I'm pale.
I am telling you, James, this is so. It looks like white out.
You missed it, Amy.
Look, it looks like white out. Like this is your shade, James. It looks like
You'd be
white
surprised
out.
because my actual foundation shades that a lot of people think aren't. Have you ever watched a Jeffree Star video where he uses the MAC paint pot on his eyes and it looks really pale on him?
No.
Well, one product that he always uses that people are always like, oh my god, it's so pale on me, is a MAC paint pot, and it's like it's supposed to be a cream eyeshadow, and it looks really pale on him, but on me it's really tan.
Really? See what I do.
He uses Painterly. That's not pale.
On me it's really dark, but on him it looks pale. And Jeffree is supposed to be a pale person, and he's not pale compared to me.
Oh my god, James, I think we might be the same shade of pale. I really do. Those are pretty brushes.
If that foundation that you showed is what you use, I'm paler than you. I'm still pale.
There's no way.
I use almost pure white foundation.
Can I listen?
This is my tan.
James,
I'll tell
listen. First of all, you look really nice. Just saying.
No, I don't.
But when I was in prison, hold on. You know it's going to be good. When I was in prison, right? I was in an 8-man cell because we were in like the drug rehabilitation unit. So like after like a month of being in there, you have to get transferred. But anyways, so I was in there in prison, and they'd be like, Emily, can you stand up in the middle of the room? Like, we need light. And when you stand in the middle of the room and take your clothes off, it's like a glow and it's more light in the room. And they were all my friends, so like it was a joke, but like it's so true. Like I could stand in the middle of the room and like I would literally glow in the dark. Like that's how freaking white I am.
Yeah, that's pretty much me. But no, I'm very pale. I don't look as pale face-wise because I have to use a foundation that isn't as pale as my actual face.
Look how pale. This is how pale I am. Look. Against like
that's like me too. Like you can even see my face right now is very tanned with what I'm using on my face.
Against the white palette. Look at that. Shut up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's me too.
I love those brushes. Oh my god, those are pretty.
So soft.
It looks like they're stained, even though they're not stained.
They're not though. But those are so pretty. What kind are those?
Lele Posh.
Oh, those are expensive, huh? I can tell.
No.
They're not. They're so pretty.
No.
I love it. See, I love like purple and red and black and all that stuff.
I have to keep these from my son because he runs off with all the soft brushes.
Bastard.
Oh, there's a brush I use for my anxiety. I don't even use it for makeup. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Yes, that's one way to kill the long wear of the lipstick easier. Mix the lipstick with a lip gloss, and apparently it gets rid of the long wear. And it's still there, but it's not as long wear.
I love new brushes.
I need more. I have a lot of brushes, but what I want to actually do with makeup, I need a lot more brushes than what I have.
I like eye brushes. My face brushes, I just use the same shit over and over and over anyways. So they're like really easy to clean. That I don't have to worry about shades mixing or anything like that.
Yeah, I want to do more cosplay type stuff where I do actually colored bases. So I need to get like different brushes and have sets.
This is an eye brush. In what universe is this an eye brush?
That looks like it'd be like a concealer brush, if anything. Maybe concealer. Conceal, don't feel.
She discontinue? I'm kind of looking at those mirrors sideways that she has coming out though. Those look an awful lot like the mirrors I just got at the dollar store with a sticker on them.
I do not know what you're referring to, Dish.
The Classy Cakes.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
I've been waiting for her palette.
It wouldn't surprise me if they've just gotten a ton of palettes off of like Amazon and then just.
Any of you guys watch Wentworth?
No, I don't.
I watched it.
James, it came from you. Well, not you, but you people. You people.
I don't care for TV. TV's bullshit. I'd rather spend
It's
more time doing
Netflix,
something
babe.
better with it.
It's Netflix, babe. It's Netflix.
Yeah, I don't care for shit like that.
I
I'd
don't
rather spend my
either.
time watching what I actually want to watch for free.
Yeah, YouTube. I know. I'm a YouTube person, but there's some shows that like have just that I just have to. Chat. Is Amy still here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amy, did you watch Wentworth? I can't see the freaking chat. Aggravation Nation. Denial aisle.
You probably can't see it because you haven't swapped over to public chat. You need to swap the chats over to public, not private chat, because there's two different comments that will show up. You're on your device that you're using right now. You haven't changed them over. That's why.
Do I change it on my phone though? I can't change it over on the device on my laptop.
You have to change it on the device you're actually on StreamYard with.
I can't remember.
How?
When you click on the comments part, there'll be two. When you actually click on comments, there'll be two options. When you click on comments, there'll be a private chat and a public chat.
It says is private and comments. That's all it says.
Yeah, just to go to comments.
You have to go to comments.
Oh, okay. So Amy, I know it's Australian. It's Australian. It's the Australian version of Orange is the New Black, Amy. So yeah.
Oh, don't want the wrong one. They're all cherry.
Yeah. It's really, really good. It's like better than the Orange is the New Black, honestly. Like Australian people are just better at making series, honestly. And you guys are better comedians. Like Jim Jeffries is one of my favorite comedians ever. And like he uses the CUNT word more than people use the F word here in Boston, or the R word. Okay, in Boston slang, like when someone says, "Oh, you're such a retard," it means like, "Oh, you're so stupid." But like now, it's like you got to be really careful with what you say online and stuff. So I try not to bring my Boston slang into like the YouTube world because I don't want people to think that I'm insensitive or that I don't care about other
I think
people and
it's
everything.
the
You
same
know,
everywhere.
I try my hardest to be good.
It's
I
pretty much
really
the
do.
same in Australia too.
But it's not. We're not supposed to be censored. Like it's just YouTube was supposed to be for us, you know, and now it's just like turned into this big money machine that like chews you up and spits you out unless you're Amberlyn freaking Reed. I don't know how she's been able to keep up so freaking long with her shit. Am I in a frame? Can you see me? Or what can I see of me is only in frame.
I see your eye
What
and
you
like
can only see on camera
that
is
much
what's
of your
in
mouth.
frame.
So you can't see like
I can see your lighter and I can see the bottom of your piece.
okay, because I just hungry guys and I can't eat without I have
Just do
eating
this.
disorder, okay? So I
Make it
need
so
to
you can only see your ear.
I need to smoke like this. I need
Yep.
to be able to smoke or I won't be able to eat because like my eating disorder is like it. So this is how bulimia works. Like if I eat till I feel full, it'll send a panic signal to my brain and like I'll automatically like get really sick. So like in order for me to be able to actually eat and keep it down, like I have to smoke. Like it sucks. She's like, I no can't see the piece. It's that's so funny because guys when they're in like halfway houses they'll be like, hey, want to see my piece? And he's like totally talking about his dick and he's not. It's like, dude, shut up. No one wants to see your piece. No one. Like you're 3 days clean. No one wants to see your piece.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wash it and buff it up before you start showing it around.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sorry.
Cough to get off, cough to get off, cough to get off.
Oh my god. You guys, let me just tell you, right? There's people that get sleepy, there's people that get hungry. I get giggly and I can't stop. So don't
You better keep
stop,
smoking, Amy, because I'm a broco.
don't start so early.
I felt
Don't
that
start
too.
so early. Like my laugh on me bad. I smoke so Tisha doesn't have to bail me out. Oh my
I
god,
told her keep smoking because I'm broke.
my insomnia is so bad, Amy. Like, ugh. You know what's so funny? Do you guys remember Rob Dyke's channel on YouTube a couple years ago? He used to do horror and comedy and stuff. You guys know who Rob Dyke is? Well, he had to change his name.
I do not. I genuinely dislike comedy. It irritates me. It actually pisses me off. I'd rather stare at paint dry than watch a comedy show.
Oh, wrong leg.
He's not. Well, it was he did this thing where he did. It was like, oh, why would you put that on the internet type comedy things? And they were funny because it would be people like misspelling things and like making. It was just funny. It was actually funny. He's not a stand-up cut. I can't speak. Stand-up.
He's just a stand-up cunt.
The last time I went to see a stand-up comedian, he thought I was heckling him when it was a girl behind me. And he looks down at me off the stage and he's like, yeah, I was going to say something to you, but I'm not going to mess with a girl with a barbed wire tattoo. I was like,
Yeah,
one, it's flowers. Two, it's that bitch.
Not me.
I'm laughing.
You should have been like, listen, just because flowers does not mean there could be barbed wire. Hold on a second. I have barbed wire around my heart, you guys.
I know, and it's kind of funny. That's not even an insult, really, if you think about that. He's like, I'm not going to mess you.
Yeah, but this is why he thought it was barbed wire.
If anything,
because
it
I
just
was
means that
really
you were
young
putting
and really fucked up when I went and I got it.
I mean,
I see it.
Not only that, I just think it's like, what a weird kind of mentality, because it's just, it's like, that means you're that weak of a male that you won't take on anyone with like with some barbed wires. Like, oh, a little piece of ink
He was-
in their skin
he
got
was
you
probably
scared to
trying to
say shit
flirt.
back, you little pussy ass man. Like, the fuck?
I think he was more worried about a girl with a tattoo on the collarbone.
James, listen. I need to know. Do you
Yes.
not think that little Peep was just the cutest ever?
No, I never liked Lil Peep. An artist, Lil Peep. We lost Emily. I don't know where she went.
I really hate those raccoons.
Shoot him. Dinner.
Mm-mm. These are city raccoons. Who knows what they've been eating?
I mean, if you cook them for long enough, the heat will kill all the germs. Should be right. Emily, we lost you. Hello.
Trash pandas.
Panda trash. Try not to vomit. Oh, my Subway sandwich almost made a reappearance.
No raccoons do you.
I know the boob fucked up the keyboard. Love that.
Oh, I
Shit.
feel that so much. Good night, Kelly. Sunny beaches. Oh.
Sunny beaches, definitely not. Bye, Kelly. Hi, Emily.
Sunny beaches. Oh.
Sunny beaches, definitely not. Oh no, you need to turn the audio down.
Sunny beaches.
I do.
Yes.
Oh no,
Yes, you do.
What's the other one? I got it.
Oh, no,
I
you
got
need
it.
to turn-
I got it. Okay. I was trying to show you behind me, but I could
Oh, no,
just be like,
Lil Peep, you missed my rant. I disliked Lil Peep. Never liked him. Never cared for him.
okay, he's 21. He's passed away. God rest his soul. Okay, James, I see it. I see it in your eyes. Don't even do it. Don't do it. It's fine.
Okay.
I understand. It's fine. Okay, just you gotta understand that like he's got a place deep within my heartstrings, and that is the way to get a hold of me. So don't you do it, James. Don't you do it.
Okay.
Do you not like him as a person or his music? Curious.
No, I never disliked him as a person. I just never cared for his music.
Oh, well, then that's fine. He was a really cool person. Like,
Yeah,
I
like-
didn't know him, so.
yeah, like
Yeah, I
you
didn't
know who
know.
else is really cool that you don't have like here's the thing, like being like Post Malone, wicked chill, wicked nice person. A lot of people dislike his music. You're rolling your eyes again. James, I'm going to kill you. Allegedly. But anyways, I love Post Malone, and I would marry him in 2 seconds too. But do you think Machine Gun Kelly's hot? I mean, at least the eye roll again. Oh. Okay, I can see where the eye roll comes from with that though, because like he's banging Megan Fox though right now, so he's kind of killing it.
He talks shit and talks disgusting about Eminem's daughter, underage daughter. Therefore,
He
he's
was
scum.
underage when it happened though.
Yes, she was. It was confirmed she was underage when he made comments about her.
But he was
Oh, no,
19. He's 30 now.
I don't
He-
care. That's still above the age of 18 when he made those comments.
I
Nah.
totally understand. I totally get it. But in my mind, I was thinking the same thing, like, wow, what a beautiful daughter. But I wasn't thinking it as, oh my God, his daughter's hot. I was like, wow, she's actually like beautiful.
There's a
Also,
difference
you only
between
read-
that's a beautiful girl, that's a beautiful young lady,
Right. No, I
and
know.
I tap
And
that.
what he said. Yeah.
Well,
I
and
think
the difference as well is that he also has not shown any remorse for those things, and he's also
So,
made jabs back.
I actually
about
have a
it in
theory
songs.
on
That's
this
where my
whole
issue
thing.
is.
So, right
Sorry.
before Eminem dropped his, not this last album, but the album before, he
Kamikaze.
had beef with
Oh, and
MGK.
she's like, oh.
Then, right before he dropped his last album, he had beef with Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon's
If he
such a
comes out with
weirdo.
one more album and has beef with somebody right beforehand, I'm thinking it's all publicity
Well, all right.
because
So
it took him a
guys,
really
it
long
is
time to
publicity.
respond to that tweet.
But let me tell you something, right? Like, okay, I'm sorry, you guys, but if you are successful, like if you are a
My Shelly.
successful, like if you are a successful person after Eminem sent you a kill shot and you dodged that by Eminem, you have bragging rights. I'm sorry, but you do. And
I don't count that as surviving because he no
But-
longer even makes the same kind of music.
But I'm not biased towards it. I love M and I love him and I respect both of them as artists and I grew up with M, like I grew up on him. So like
I
it's
feel
like
like
my
they're in
dad,
two completely different lanes, though.
they are. And it's like
They
I
don't
thought
make the same
it feels
kind
like
of
my
music.
dad, yeah, it feels like my dad and brother are fighting, like almost. You know what I mean? Because like I love both of them so much and I respect them both so much. And like my love
Shelly,
for
come
music
visit
is such a
me.
wide range, you know, but like I don't know. I think that was a blessing in disguise because like his music now, like his punks and stuff is like way happier and like way better than like the sad, depressing other stuff he was doing. So I don't know.
I
He's a
don't
good
really
actor.
care about like any of like the beef or supposed beef or whatever it was.
Me neither.
I didn't listen to MGK before. I don't listen to him now. That's not to say he doesn't have good music. I just I've never listened to him. It's
I
not
respect
it's not the
people-
type of music I listen to.
Yeah,
I do listen to Eminem because he came out when I was in that young stage and his music spoke to me.
Yeah, me too. It
And
helped me
so
not kill a lot of
going
people.
through the addiction myself when I was younger, I really feel some of his music.
Oh my god, me
And
too.
so I
know.
understand like
I love both of them. I love
connecting
both
with
of them.
somebody through their music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I connect a lot with Lil Peep's music because it's very, very, very personal, mental health wise and stuff, which is why I really connected with him through his music and stuff. But I was just going on looks, James. Like look wise, he was pretty hot. Was your makeup? No, all right, just me. Fine, whatever. But
Well,
anyways,
we all have our own types of what we find attractive in another person.
you guys find
So-
him attractive?
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
You're fabulous.
I know. And then I got
Look at
this is
the
only
eyeballs.
for 30 cents. It's a
I
donut.
did donut.
Yeah.
Okay, I might bite that one, but I'm highly attracted to donuts.
And then I got one of them, you know them misfit dolls, the ugly dolls they call them.
They're cute.
He's cute, right? His little
They're not
keychain.
ugly. They're cute.
I know. It's so ironic.
I
And
gotta
then,
go find
a cat with
Barbie dolls in
a
the
unicorn.
thrift store.
Unicorn cat.
Catacorn.
Yeah. And then I have Peeps. Little Peep. Got it. I'm such a loser. And then I have my cupcake and my ice cream that I got with my donut. That was all like $1 at
I have a
Stop and
monkey pillow. I sleep with it every
Oh,
single
The
night.
ice creams.
This
I
right
sleep
here, that's my monkey. His name is
Oh,
Mr. Michigan.
Mr.
And if my
Michigan.
son gets sick, he wants Mr. Michigan. It's our sick pillow. So
That's
I have
so
to go
cool.
without him if my son gets sick.
Oh, that's okay. I also have a penguin, a ladybug, Elmo, and Ted Talks. Like, not TED Talks. No, Ted from
Oh,
the movie
gosh.
Ted.
Good old TED Talks.
No, the
You
movie.
say TED Talks, and I automatically think of Teddy Ruxpin. I'm old.
I haven't really haven't seen enough TED Talks to have an opinion, but I thought they were all just social justice warriors, so I just stopped watching them.
Some of them are actual decent talks. I just have a
I've
friend
heard
who
some good
sometimes
ones.
goes on rants and she just calls them her TED Talks, and that's what I was remembering more. But there are some decent TED Talks.
This is what this is, Tish, right? This is what this is, right, James? In the back, because it's sinking from the back. So she.
I have no clue what you're talking about. Oh. Emily froze. Hi, Tish. Tish, can you hear me? Oh, you're paused. You're muted, sorry. Hi, Shelley, can you talk? Can I hear you? Or can you actually talk to see if I can hear you?
Oh,
Okay, I can hear you. I think Emily's frozen.
no chicken monk.
Hello, I do not speak Spanish. I'm sorry.
I don't sound like a chicken monk.
No, you don't sound like a chicken monk.
I call them chicken monks. A monk, a monk.
A TED Talk was usually like a thing that was done, and it was usually science-based, and it's just a big...
You're on mute, dude.
big
There
talk.
you go.
Tish, no.
Yeah, I was on mute because we were having a conversation about my brother-in-law's inability to function during normal hours. He's literally out in front of our house right now at 11 o'clock at night trying to hit the tire on his truck to get the lug nuts off, which he's been working on for 3 fucking hours. Are you really so inept you can't get a tire off your truck? Like,
I heard somebody comment on my I don't know which video this is. Oh,
Were they talking shit again, Shelley?
makeup on cam didn't work out so well, is what it's called, I guess. No, it says can't wait
okay,
to.
good night, Emily. Love you.
It says can't wait to check out some more of your videos. Need more views. Have you heard of SMZ?
Oh, it's probably one of those people that work with this fake company. Yeah, it's probably some just person who just goes around, tries to find people and be like, go to this website to improve your engagement with your thing. It's just some spam comment.
It says, then why did it come through?
Because
why didn't it go into my spam file?
Because it's not counted as spam, but it's a spam type thing where they, you know how you get those emails where it's like, sign up to do this thing and you can try, or like you'll sometimes hear, try this product for free, but just pay shipping. It's one of those.
They know how to keep from triggering the spam.
Like how there's like giveaways on Instagram, but when you sign up for the giveaway, you get a message in your inbox saying you have to click on this link. It takes you to this other link, and you have to join this thing. Even though it doesn't cost you anything to join it, you have to put your credit card number in. I'm like,
nice.
Fuck it. If it doesn't cost, why do you need my credit card?
So they can steal all your money.
Or bank card. I've had 3 of those so far.
Yeah, just delete it, Shelley. Just delete it. Same.
Remove.
It's 4:20 here.
But the person, it's weird. It's like the person's name was Clifton.
Dicker. Clifton. Stop questioning.
No channel.
Just
I
delete
can
it.
I can question if I want to. You shut up.
No, because it's it's not a real person. It's just a fake profile that is just getting remade, and they just send out emails and messages to every single fucking account that they can find.
It's a bot.
Yeah, more likely. But yeah, I'm like, well, I went makeup shopping and didn't find shit.
Did you get the Pat palettes you talked about? Because they're still on sale.
No, not yet. I'm debating on getting the Makeup Revolution one. I don't know. I don't want to get something that, you know, I don't know. I mean, the palette's beautiful. I want it, but I don't know.
Your bubble, but most of the time the Makeup Revolution collab palettes, they are notoriously bad quality, the actual fat.
Well, I've seen people use it. Like Rhonda has it. She likes it. You know, she did a thing on it. Tammy, Boogie's mom, Tammy, she's doing a collab with Amanda.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when they do collab palettes with, like, when they do things with, like, Disney and stuff like that. They are notoriously worse than their normal formula. They aren't good formula. So I'd be careful about getting it myself, but it's up to you ultimately.
Well, that one's not a collab one.
That particular palette seems to be decent.
Yeah, that
from the reviews I've seen.
Yeah,
I don't know about the rest of them.
That's what I'm saying. It's coming out all fucked up, but that's what I'm saying. From the reviews I've seen on here, people using it, they've liked it. So I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's a few palettes that I've seen that I put in my cart. Huh?
You think that'll be good for old man elbow?
I don't know, but if it does, if it is, let me know, because I got old man elbows. I got calloused elbows. My elbows are calloused.
Getting old man elbow again.
I got calloused. It stinks. It stinks.
No, it doesn't stink.
Then why'd you ew? It's not even going on your elbow.
And then it's bubbly.
I love those birds.
I just say, Shelley, go with the Pat McGrath, because Pat McGrath, you've been, well, those ones specifically, you've been looking at them for a lot longer than the
I know.
But up to you.
I don't know.
Or better yet, fuck them both off and go with something from Stargem.
I don't want to wait a month.
They're still open again. They're still.
I know, but it says that right on their site. If you order anything, they're not shipping anything for a month.
That's a shame. Oh well.
Classy Cakes says 2 to 6 weeks.
Classy Cakes is expensive. I went on there and I'm like, their single ones aren't too bad, but
it's because how many shades are in each palette that makes that cost, plus the cost of the actual palette it goes in. So
their single ones aren't too bad, but
it's just buying one that has that amount of shades in it ends up being pretty costly, because you get.
I've seen a couple of Halloween ones. I wanted to go with the one that Riri was saying, but it's sold out. Riri's got like four videos of using the same palette. Oh, you want to talk about a beautiful palette? Oh my God. It's got this like neon green in it. It is, and I'm not a green fan at all. Sorry, but I'm not.
I just want my palette. It hasn't shipped yet.
Same.
I ordered
almost
from Classy Cakes August 31st, and it's not shipped it yet.
See, that's the thing. I don't want to wait. I don't like waiting. My freaking patience on waiting is like non-existent.
But it hasn't been 6 weeks. So.
Then I almost ordered the Profusion mystery thing. I went on Oprah. I'm pissed off at them bastards. They raised the prices of mystery bags.
That's quite typical.
$35.
I don't know. Oprah seems like it's pretty high priced.
I know. I know, and the mystery things used to be like what 15, 20, I think. Yeah,
No clue.
yeah. But now it's 35 and they're sold out.
They
Of course.
one highlighter is $35.
Exactly.
I mean, I can't afford that for one highlighter.
I want a Oprah highlighter so bad I can't think straight.
I mean, I like the one I have, but I wouldn't pay $35 for it.
Yeah, exactly. And then I almost took the plunge.
I would much rather put my money into an indie brand.
Yeah. I checked out a few indie brands.
Well, I mean, there's a couple I'm stuck on right now, and obviously Lily Posh, but and Star Gems, but like I want to try some other indie brands. I mean, it seems like that's where it's at. If you want quality in makeup, you're gonna want to go with an indie brand. And
Well, that's what I was doing this morning because I went to bed somewhat early and woke up early. Because I ended up taking 2 more Benadryls last night. And I was like, I passed out. I was tired.
I should take Benadryl before it's too late.
Popping pills on my channel. Hell yeah.
It's Benadryl.
Benadryl
Over
popping
the
pill.
counter.
Benadryl popping pill. Love to see it.
It keeps
And
me
then
from having to
I went to
not be able to breathe completely through my nose.
Profusion, and they've got Halloween stuff out, and it's like, ugh. I don't know.
See, I want to try that blue Profusion, but I don't like blue.
CC Colors has got a palette, and it looks like the Blue Blood palette.
No, I have it. I don't know. The thought of putting blue, I love blue, just not on my eyes. It
I
just
want
doesn't work
that.
right.
I'm seriously thinking about getting that palette from because it's got a deep color.
What one? The C color?
Yeah, they got a palette. They got C Color's got a palette on there. It looks just like the Blue Blood.
Yeah.
I think I know what
It's a little bit more difficult to work with than a Jeffree Star formula, but it's not bad, and it has the pigment.
I can't afford Jeffree Star. I want the Jawbreaker, but I can't afford it.
Right.
I even went
My
on
husband says, "Make me a Christmas list," and I'm like, "You can't afford what I want." He said, "I'm not buying you purses." I said, "I don't need any purses."
It's the makeup. The makeup is almost as expensive as
Ask him if I can give him my Christmas list too.
I mean, he did just spend a shit ton of money building himself a gaming computer, and then spent another shit ton of money to build my son a gaming computer. Well, I got the one that's almost as old as my son.
I think it
is
time. I think it's time for you to go and get about a $2,000 Sephora basket haul video made up, like an actual, not just a fantasy one, but you.
I don't want to do that. I think we should collab and say, instead of $1,000 or $2,000 Sephora basket, we should. Yeah, that one. We should do the $2,000 indie brand basket.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I want. This is where I want it from. This is how much it costs. Till it adds up to the $2,000 or the $1,000 or whatever. I think we should do that.
Sounds like a good old fun time.
Because I could spend some money with some indie brands.
Oh, I sure bloody could too. Cleona Cosmetics could easily get me to $1,000 within like 5 minutes on Cleona's website, but that's just because
That's the palette. It's called Blue Sky.
Yeah, Nady from
There
Popluck
you go.
did one on each eye, and he said the only difference was the one from C Color was just a slight bit harder to blend. That's it.
Yep. Looks
I mean,
just
hey,
like Blue Sky.
type it
But
up
I'm not
And
a-
it's about, $40 cheaper.
But there's only 2 colors in there that really are calling my name.
Do they go Shelly?
Technically 3.
Do they all go Shelly?
Yes, but only 3 colors out of 18. No.
Do you want some
Look
lip
up
gloss?
the Revolution Sapphire.
Beautiful. You guys you have lip gloss.
Stop it.
So as far as a gloss, is that a gloss or is it like a lip oil gloss?
This is more like an actual gloss, but the
So like
one magical thing about it is you can't feel the glitter in it. Like, it's not actually gritty and it's not sticky either. It's really strange. It's actually like one of the best lip gloss formulas I've ever tried, and it's only $1.
And I don't like lip gloss though.
I don't either,
I like
but I
the
could
cream.
actually wear this. Like,
Why are you?
I will order some because it's only $1 and it's worth a try for $1.
I mean, genuinely, this more feels like a lip oil on the actual lips. Like, it feels more like a lip oil, but performs like a lip
I'm fine with a lip oil or like a lip gloss that's like a lip oil.
Well, you see how shiny it is.
Yeah.
And it genuinely feels like a lip oil. It's a lot. It's not as thick as a lipstick, but it's almost like
I gotta stop putting this on.
Yeah, it's like, imagine a lip stain that is more like a lip oil, but it doesn't have any actual color in it or staining. It just is. It feels really lightweight like that, and it's not sticky at all. And when you rub your lips together, you don't feel the glitter at all, even though it's really high impact glitter. I love it. It genuinely is better formula glitter, lip gloss wise, than Jeffree Star's lip gloss. I prefer the Shot Miss A to Jeffree's lip gloss formula.
I don't like Jeffree's lip gloss.
Well, then you'll definitely like this, because Jeffree's lip gloss was my preferred formula before this, and this sits all over Jeffree's. Yeah, this isn't sticky at all. No stickiness whatsoever. It's literally, like I said, it's like more like a lip oil rather than an actual lip gloss. And I mean,
This one's kind of calling me.
It's $1, might as well, eh? Is that
Revolution?
Yeah. Kind of.
Did you look up the sapphire?
No.
Look up the Profusion Sapphire.
You just told me your Revolution.
No, she said
Profusion.
You said Revolution Sapphire.
No,
Profusion.
She said it. Shh.
You heard it wrong.
I heard Profusion.
Shh.
Shelley.
You can switch me around all you want. I heard what I heard because I'm a herder.
Yeah, but you have yourself admitted to having selective hearing.
No, I have CRS. Can't remember shit syndrome. Give me a break.
Well, you've also said that. So equally, how can you say she definitely said something if you've got CRS? Can't remember shit. Ellie, we love you though.
Forever, the Midnight Rose ones. Yeah, I don't know. I always need red, but it kind of reminds me of the Coca-Cola palette.
It actually does remind me of the Coca-Cola palette too. It's very bland.
Look.
was bland.
Don't you call Coca-Cola bland. I will beat you like a red-headed stepchild. Oh,
The palate is bland.
well, you got a point there.
She's just full on like getting aggressive when I'm talking about the makeup. Wow.
Okay.
I see how it is, Shelley. I see how it is.
Be pro in it. But this is the one. Let me show you this one real quick. This is the one that is it that one?
You showing us hate real quick, hey Shelley?
No, it's this one. You sunny beach. Move! Cork of 9 sorkers. This is the one I want.
Oh, okay.
It's Rebel Rouge Labs. And she freaking did 4 different looks with this palette. And holy God, that palette has a whole lot. But it's sold out.
We love Shelley.
No.
We don't love you?
Yeah, you do.
Then why did you say no when I said we love you, Shelley?
I don't know. My head's full and I can't hear shit.
No, I don't know.
Oh, wait, hold on. Did you just say you can't hear shit?
Shut up. Oh, here's the Halloween stuff. This is the stuff I was telling you about. Stop it. Get off of there. Get over there. Cork up 9
Sound like me
sorkers.
talking to my phone.
Cork up 9 sorkers.
Shelly, you gotta stop making me laugh.
I'm not making you do anything.
Or two.
Or not to.
R2D2?
C3PO.
Black hole.
There's
Deep
these
void.
ones. There's these
Deep
ones.
Why did fucking running come
Canada
down?
hasn't shipped our palette. Tish, that is how we can segue. We went from
If Amy's here,
R2D2
she's
to
gonna.
black hole to deep void.
These are $3. There's one.
Oh.
Thought you were looking
There's
at
a yellow.
perfusion.
I am on perfusion. Back off, Missy.
Wow.
There's the blue. Look at that blue.
I was looking at the wrong one.
You heard Tish.
Here's the green. Did you see that blue? That blue is like everything.
That's why I told you to look
Here's
up.
your back. What color are my nails? What color? How do you want me to do my nails?
Who are you asking?
Hello.
You. Do you want a light blue or a dark blue?
Why can't I choose?
Your turn has you're November.
Okay. But it's Halloween time.
I know. I was thinking black and orange.
Or could do black and blue. Do black with the blue shimmers.
Black nails with the accent.
Like this, except for not green.
So I
You know how
can't.
they do this?
They don't
they-
do that
They stick a
over there.
magnet on your fingernail.
Yes, I've got one of those magnets. It's a certain nail polish, but they don't do that over there because they're ghetto.
Do they have like holographic?
I said hello. Hello is mine. Go away.
There's the white.
I'm making you hit Shelly now. How rude! You hit Shelly.
She
Rude.
doesn't even feel good.
I know.
How
And
you
you hit her when she's already
make me
not
do
feeling
something
good.
like that when she doesn't feel good? You gotta wait till she feels better. That way
What-
she
wait,
fight back.
Wow, that's messed up.
Okay, now what am I supposed to be
Well, I'm
looking
gonna hit
for?
somebody. They
What's
should be
the
able
name
to
of the
defend
palette?
themselves.
What's the name of it?
It's the Profusion Sapphires palette.
I bet.
Really? You're just gonna just exit? Really?
Really. No, you're not feeling good, Tish. I'm assuming.
She's
My
hurting.
tummy.
Cut it out. Don't need it.
That's the problem. I did cut it out because I didn't need it. Now I need a pillow.
It's
You didn't cut out your tummy. You cut out.
it's her body.
You didn't
Her
cut out the
body
tummy.
is going through.
Get rid of
I
it
know
all.
exactly what she's going. I know exactly what she's going through.
Get rid
Her
of it.
body is going through all kinds of changes, and in there she's getting like
Going
get-
through changes.
she's almost. It's they're almost. Well, they're kind of worse than period cramps.
It's kind of about the same.
You growing
Mine
up.
was worse,
My
but
girl,
I had
I had really
I
bad
had
cramps.
yeah, but that's because your body is confused right now. It doesn't understand what's going on because your ovaries still think you should be having periods, so it's going through the motions of the fact that you should be having a period.
Fuck them.
I'm confused too.
You might have to get a hold of your doctor and let the doctor know what's going on.
I'm not past the 6 weeks.
I know, but let them know that you're having like cramps, like period cramps, and it hurts.
Well, it's
really
only when
bad.
I sneeze or cough or laugh really hard.
Just need to stop.
Okay,
laughing.
so
Stop
stop laughing.
Sure.
It's not showing me anything. It's not letting me see the palette up close. Let me see it.
Let me.
Ah. All right, fine. Fuck you. This is fuck you.
Whoever you're talking to on the side, it just looked funny because you're just like giving the wall attitude. It's like.
I'm not talking to anybody.
Highlight and
It
contour
sounds like
palette.
there's somebody with a chain outside. It sounds like a chain moving around. So I'm kind of wondering either what is my brother-in-law doing or what is the neighbor's dog doing?
Sale up to 60% off. That palette you said was only $5 something.
Yeah, it's a $5 palette.
I gotta spend $37 to get free shipping.
Then spend $37.
Don't buy it. Do you like it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Then don't
Yeah.
spend.
I don't know.
The thing is, I have it, and I don't know what to do with it because I don't like blue on my face.
It's I love blue. But it confuses me because I don't understand why it makes my eyes turn green.
So I will send you the blue one, and then you don't buy it. See?
But it's not letting me. I can't. This is all I can see. It's not
Yes.
letting me see the palette
Blue.
itself.
It might
Okay.
just not be a website that has multiple photos available. That is.
It's got them. It's got them right there.
Then maybe
Here.
you're not allowed to zoom in on them. Maybe they just.
It says zoomer.
I do
They say
something
a
for you.
It
Check
says
it out.
zoomer.
I
They
go
say a
get
photo.
palette
Zoom.
and I put it palette on a screen.
It's that going zoom. Can you hear? Can you hear what the cracker's cooking? Oh,
You can't hear it, Shelly. Turn it up. There you go.
can't hear.
Oh, it's still paper shut. Shelly,
Blue.
Take it. Open it. Oh, I can see it. Can you open it?
yes, but I have to set you down
Okay.
because it's still paper shut. I maybe can open it.
No.
Yes, I can.
I got these today. I came in from Wish.
Oh, what did you get? Ooh, they're pretty.
There's a silver.
Oh, is that the one that you got to get that silver shade in it? Because I remember you were talking about those liners.
Look at James.
Look at black.
Look at that black.
It's
That
been-
black's got like blue flecks in it. That's beautiful. Yep.
You want it?
Yes.
Okay,
look
I put it in your box because I don't like it.
Look at. There's a silver. James.
Oh, I gotta get a.
So Tish, so you're saying
Bubbles.
so you're saying because Shelley likes it, you're going to put it in her box. Ooh, lucky Shelley, she's getting something in her box.
And it's blue.
Oh.
Hey,
And it's not blue waffle for once. Hell yeah.
Ew.
Oh. Okay, you sit there because I can wrap this up.
I can still see you. I'm just laying down because my neck hurts.
Good, because I'm swatching these things.
Oh, good. So you can't see me and you're saying good? How rude, Shelley.
Okay.
No, I said good because I'm swatching these things so you can see them.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Just need more stuff.
I need banana.
I need more stuff.
Again,
Teenage
Shelley.
Mutant Ninja Turtle.
she needs more stuff.
Why?
I need more stuff for the box.
Ooh.
Oh.
So I'm waiting on stuff from
Oh,
There's
that's pretty.
switches.
They're
Amy.
pretty. You need to pull it closer to your face so you're getting the light from the light. A light that's on your face, but so you can see them higher. Higher up. Yeah, let's do it together because we high five. There we go. They look pretty.
The pink one and this one are wait a minute. This one's silver, but this one's got like an iridescent to it too.
Yeah, that one's really pretty, that pink one.
Yeah. That's this
You
one.
can just see my knee. That's
These
all
are
you
the
get
other
to see.
ones I got.
My knee.
Those are pretty.
My leg.
Then I got the smoky one.
Uh-huh.
And then I got the green one.
Wow.
I'm glad.
That green one reminds me of an avocado.
That's the best part.
Avocado.
I have to go on ColourPop.
You have to, or you want to.
They had something in stock. But the problem is I've got an all gray and black palette. So I don't know if I need it.
You've been talking about it so much, Shelley. I'd say go for it. Like, seriously. You have been talking about the Colourpop Blow and Smoke palette for so long and so much. It's something that you... Like, the way I like to think about makeup purchases, if it's an item that you haven't been able to get for a long time and you keep on consistently thinking about it and wanting it, it's something you're not going to regret. So if you can purchase it, I'd say go for it.
Yep, that's what I think too. Shit.
Not here, drop flies.
What?
Cork of 9 horkers.
She said shit. I said not here. It draws flies.
Oh, but I want fly friends.
Yeah, so
Shit.
Yay, friends.
My husband picked out the curtains.
I gotta let them warm up. I might have to light them to come to work. Oh, and I also got this. It's as fake comes, and it's ugly. I don't like it.
What? Hello? Oh, it's pretty. It looks cute.
It's
At least in the lighting.
It's ugly.
No, it's not ugly.
Was it in a candle or a bath bomb?
No. Oh.
It looked kind of.
It will.
It's
I
pumpkin.
got, huh?
It's pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
You know what?
Can
Can I tell you?
Pumpkin.
Can I tell you a secret?
Maybe what's the secret?
That candle that got me. It's a nice candle, but it smells nothing like roasted marshmallow. It smells like caramel. And
Good night, Cindy.
not a good caramel. Like a caramel that somebody made and it don't really taste like caramel. It tastes like, it smells like kind of a generic caramel. Does that make sense? You know how like sometimes you get like generic caramels and they taste like caramel, but they don't taste like caramel? It's more mapley than caramely.
Oh, I can't sit in this chair.
Yes, that's what it smells like.
Okay,
That's
I'm
disgusting.
stealing pillow.
I need
Stealing
to,
pillow.
and I've been trying to find fire roasted freaking wax melts, fire roasted marshmallow wax melts forever, and I can't find them. So I'm wondering if they quit making them.
That's right.
Best ages.
Bestesses.
Hi, Angie.
Best.
Hey, Angie.
How?
Hello.
Ages. I know I'm a dark.
I'm a dog.
I'm a dork.
I'm a tumor. I'm a tumor. I'm a tumor. Yeah.
Did you see the picture I put on Facebook? Or not Facebook, but Instagram?
No, I don't think so.
Hang on.
I'm good. How are you? How are you?
This one?
I'm laying down because my neck's sore. Oh no. I see I see a cheetah butt and it looks like a cheetah puff on its butt.
Those are his testicles.
Oh. Why are you showing us cheetah Balls.
Because it says it all makes sense.
No, it doesn't. Just stop.
There's Cheeto with the nuts. Then there's a bag of cheesy poofs. And then there's that little leopard dude.
Chester Cheeto.
Chester Cheeto. Now you know why he acts like a fucking Riri. Because they put
Well,
his
apparently we're looking at cheetah
because-
nuts, Angie.
because you're basically eating cheetah nuts. When you eat cheesy poofs, you're eating cheetah nuts.
Okay.
Nope.
Make sense?
What about the crunch? What about the crunchy Cheetos?
But those are smashed cheetah nuts.
Or Cheeto nuts with STDs.
Those are cheetah nut sacks cut into strips and then deep fried. Or they're old cheetah nuts. I wish I could take your pain away from you, but I can't. I'm not happy about
Let's
it.
swap it. Where's the camera? We go. We suck away the pain. We go. I'm trying. My brain.
I sound like a. There we go. Damn.
Always.
It's mine.
Angie was like, Shelley, you've been smoking the good stuff.
Nobody shares with me.
We'll share with you, Tish.
You don't cannabis. I got
some
six.
where it went.
I got six cookies in the refrigerator you can have. In my freezer you can have. Nope.
I
ain't
figure
been
out
smoking.
where I put it in everything.
Since I haven't been feeling
I have
good, I
some.
haven't smoked anything. Except cigarettes.
You shouldn't be smoking the cigarettes if you're not feeling good. That'll make you feel worse.
Yes, but it also keeps her out of prison, so
Yes.
she doesn't want to
True.
get sick in prison.
I don't want to be sick in prison.
No,
Because
we
I
want
won't
you
kill
out
somebody.
here with that.
What is
Yeah.
a sex cookie?
I know, I was just thinking that. What's a sex cookie? Is it like an aphrodisiac cookie or...
Oh, the cookies I got in the freezer? Yeah, they're probably sex cookies. Because you ain't going to feel much.
I'm just wondering if I'm too old to understand the term or... Oh.
I mean, I've heard of the vagina referred to as a cookie, but...
I like this one.
I don't understand either, Angie. It's okay.
Karma never loses an address.
It wasn't that long ago that I found out what the blue waffle was.
Oh, Tish.
I'm sorry.
I really am.
I'm sorry you even found out.
I had to look it up because I started playing Cards Against Humanity, and that was one of the things that was on the answer card, and I was like, what the fuck is a blue waffle?
You don't want to know it.
Same
So I
one that...
Googled it.
The one that
Jesus God, I'm sorry.
The one that I have no qualms with, like, and I'm even still a bit confused, was the card in Oedipus complex. Whenever, like, that always would pop up whenever I played Card Against Humanity, is the Oedipus or the Oedipus complex card.
Angie, you don't want to know what blue waffle is, honey.
Don't
wanna know.
Google it.
Don't Google it. Whatever you do, just don't Google it.
In 3 minutes, she's going to come back and be like, oh my God.
Yeah, I really
pretty-
wish yeah, she's gonna come back and go, God, I wish I wouldn't ask that question.
Either Tish or Shelley, do you both, either one of you, know what the meaning of like an Oedipus complex is? Because like
Yes.
I'm not like, isn't that the thing where you have a thing for you, or it's like when a parent
For your
has
mom.
a thing for your child? Oh, is it when it's the parent or the child has a thing for the
It's when the
parent?
boy child
Okay.
has a thing for the mama because Oedipus was into his mom.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was specifically for the child or like a boy child into the mother.
No,
Because
if
I
the
know
parent
there
is
is
into
other
the child,
names for
it's an
different.
incestuous pedophilia.
Yeah, but no, I remember that was a card we had to Google because the Oedipus complex card kept on being like coming up in the deck.
We made the mistake of taking the Cards Against Humanity to a vacation with my husband's boss.
Uh-oh.
And his wife is
Hey,
Mexican.
Angie.
Uh-oh.
And he
Thank
threw
you,
down
honey.
a card that made
Oh.
reference.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it was
She
bad.
Googled it. She Googled it. Angie Googled, Angie Googled it.
We warned you, it's your own fault.
We
Sorry,
want to.
But yeah, he slept in the living room of the cabin that night.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
She was not happy with him because
Yeah.
I mean we were trying to. She's like from Mexico. English is her second language, and she's very reserved person. Cards Against Humanity.
It's not for
Not a
reserve,
good game
but-
for her to play in the first place.
Yeah.
And I think she finally figured out how fucked up her husband was. I already knew. I could have warned her, but
I mean, not only that, you have to. The whole purpose of Cards Against Humanity is literally in the name. It's not a game for humane people. It's literally sick and twisted. The whole point is to literally use cards that are as offensive as possible.
yeah. Funnily enough, I usually win.
I do too, because like I don't care about hurting people's feelings with Cards
I
Against
found
Humanity.
it.
What's
Hey,
that?
lip balm,
I found it.
the Palmer's coconut.
I found it. And by the way, look what's on the top.
Ah, beautiful. Sticker.
See my little drawer thing?
It's
I
cute.
put all my shampoos of this is my glue.
You
This
grew.
Eyelash. My eyelash
This
glue.
is the first year I'm gonna have to provide links on my Christmas list.
Links.
Because you
Yeah.
want to buy things.
Oh. This
Buy
is
all the things.
My
this
husband
stuff,
wants to
is
have my
first-
Christmas list.
this 12 stuff here. I don't know if anybody uses this stuff.
I love that stuff.
I guess for the full size is like $40. And Sunny found a dupe for it. Maybelline makes a dupe for this.
Yeah,
And
I don't
so-
love it enough to buy it again.
Well, she found
But
a
I'll
dupe
use
for
it.
it that's a lot cheaper.
Hello.
I gotta
Watch
use up
her.
all the stuff I got. I've got like 10 foundations.
Hello.
I've got one that I got another one and I'm scared to use it because the reason why I'm scared to use it is because the concealer cakes me like a cakey Cakerston.
I've got that. I bought that Il Maquillage foundation.
I wanted to try that Benefit or the one you got, the Becca
Becca?
foundation. I wanted to try that so bad, but everybody kept saying, you know, in their videos, if you got dry skin, this is not going to work for you. But
Well, I've got really dry skin,
don't-
so I've got to do makeup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Becca
moisturize the shit
and
out of
see
your
if
face.
what?
Moisturize the shit out of your face before you use it, or no?
I'm just going to use a primer. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer because it's cheap.
All right, we'll use it
And see how that works.
If it works on you, let me know. Because, well, never mind. I can't do it now.
Well, no, if it
I don't have
works
boxy.
really well,
I don't have boxy anymore.
I can't open.
well, no, I have one that's light. That's like really hella pale.
Well, I found out my
Hella pale for
color.
me.
I don't know if it's going to be all foundations, but I found out my color for Believe is cashmere.
And cashmere
I
is,
bought nude
I
first.
believe, 2 shades below what I use, I think.
No, because the ones you got was cashmere.
No,
I thought you got a cashmere.
no, I was looking at cashmere.
I had nude, but it was just a little too light. But I used it for the longest time. You really couldn't. It's just one shade down from the cashmere. I mean, I can use the nude, but, and I also got this stuff here.
What's that one, James?
Flower Beauty. This is the lightest shade they have. And that's
I
how
couldn't
dark.
even use it as concealer.
I barely can I can barely use it as foundation. I look way too dark if I use it as foundation, but I'm so used to it that I'm just gonna look tan as shit.
That bitch, Alexandria. You know who I'm talking about?
Who are you talking to, Shelley, about Alexandra?
Alexandra. That's this YouTuber. She got the Hocus Pocus thing sent to her.
Oh, Alexandra and Nelle, the that YouTuber.
Yeah, she got the Hocus Pocus. She got the palette. She got a set of lashes, and she got a lipstick thing. And I guess the lipstick comes with the pencil.
My husband should have made a career out of sneaking up on people. He scares the crap out of me, like on the daily.
But I don't know if I can use this. What is this?
It's a primer.
It's a primer.
Hard candy mattifying.
Is it eye primer?
It
looks like an eye primer because it's little.
It says mattifying. It says hard candy mattifying primer, 24-hour oil control, mattifies and reduces shine.
Okay, so what you want to do with that is if you have any places where the pores are big, try it there. Like I have big pores right here and on my nose, and that's usually where you'll be.
My pores.
Huh?
You'd be blind if you couldn't see my pores. My pores have pores.
Same.
But only use it in spots where you get
that's what
like
I'm
oily. If you get oily anywhere, only use it where you get oily.
Remember when Merle Norman used to be around?
Because it could be drying.
Remember when Merle Norman, the cosmetic line that was around? You could go into any mall when they were in there and go in and get a makeover. They had this foundation. The shit was like speckle. And it would fill in all my pores. And when I walked out of there, I looked like a totally different person. My face was clear. You couldn't see none of my pores. I mean, their foundation was thick.
No more stickers.
I need spackle.
That's what their foundation was like. It was like spackle. Because it would fill in all of my acne scars like nobody's business. I would walk out of there.
What's that for?
I wanted to see what it sounded like. It's made out of glass. So you can go.
Yeah, it sounds like ow.
It sounds like this on the wood.
I
wanted
also
it on
got
my
this
head to see what it sounded like. and
It sounds
goes,
like ow.
yeah, it sounds like
look at
ow.
this stuff.
But I wanted to
Oh,
feel
my
the
God.
ow.
Hey,
Not
what is hey what? Hey honey.
what? Hey, honey.
Hey honey.
Hey,
Wait.
honey,
Hey
bunny.
honey.
Hey, honey. It looks trippy without the label on
Trick
it.
or treat
Without the label,
concealer.
it just looks bland. And
Trick or treat concealer.
Merle Norman.
Yes,
Merle Norman.
Merle Norman. Yeah, Merle Norman. Yeah, they used to have you used to be able to go in there and they'd be like, they'd give you like a free makeover because they wanted to, wanted to get you to buy their product. And their shit was expensive. Like their foundation and stuff was like $40-50. And that was expensive back then.
I stick with my Wet and Wild.
Yes, Angie. But I got some Fit Me foundation. I'm scared to use it because the concealer caked me like I was like a cakey cakerston.
Well, try the you said it was foundation?
Yeah.
Try the foundation, and if it doesn't work, you can always wash it off.
Yeah, because it would cake me, the concealer. But this is a concealer.
Concealer will cake on me before foundation will.
This is a concealer. Trick or treat concealer. That's what it says.
I've never tried anything by Hey Honey.
I haven't either. But it came in. I don't know. It came in boxy or Ipsy with treatment benefits. It's light to medium. Might be too dark. I don't know. I got all these shampoos. And then I got this stuff.
Release BB cream.
Yeah, I got this small one and I got a bigger one.
I heard a lot of people didn't like it.
I don't like it.
Is it because it's too light of a coverage, or is it because it has like no longevity for wear, or
Combo. We got the combo platter going on.
So it's just shit all around.
And then I got this from
that was too close. I couldn't see.
Thread Lamb. That.
Oh, I just stretched my leg out.
Look at that.
Now my leg doesn't want to fall off.
James. Look it.
It's shiny.
Look it.
That's this.
What is it? It looks kind of chunky.
It's not chunky. It's roly-poly.
Yeah, when it's applied, it looks chunky.
No.
On my end, it's not looking smooth. It looks chunky.
Is it a roller ball?
Hand. It's my
is it
hand. My hand is chunky.
No, the actual way that it's gone onto the skin, it doesn't look like it's smoothly gone on. There are some parts that have got more pigment in spots than others.
Patchy.
No, it's not patchy. It's chunky because it's chunky.
No chunky. There's no chunks on my hand.
You won't have chunks on your hand, but it'll actually be like clusters of where the pigment sticks more together than other spots.
Okay.
Yeah, you can usually see it better on camera sometimes. It might just also be my end, but it looks chunky on my end. It still looks pretty and shiny.
It's on my arm.
I like this.
But you can also, I know I wanted to get that stuff.
It smells delicious. I want to lick it and eat it, but I've tried licking it, not intentionally licking it, but I did, and I do not recommend.
But you can also put it on your whips.
What, this?
No, this.
I want this on me lips.
But I do have a. Remember, I was telling you I didn't have a doodad. I got a doodad.
I gotta
got-
do that in
but-
my.
But if you look at this, it's gray.
I really, really need to vlog the Castle Superstore.
But this is.
They got
I
a
don't
whole
think you'd be
wall of
allowed to
doodads.
post that on YouTube. Maybe on like RedTube or.
Or just to you now.
You now. Yeah, you now might work. Don't know if you now wouldn't.
So
Well,
we're
I
still
mean,
gonna do
they
is take
allow
it down.
smoking. They allow smoking full
See
on
that?
weed on camera and stuff, so I'm sure they'd be fine. Well, that looks cool. Looks like marble. Looks like chocolates, even though I can't eat
Yeah, but look.
Is that AOA?
No,
What is it?
that's Sleglam.
What
Looks
is it supposed to
gray.
be shiny?
No. It's supposed to be a bronzer.
Some bronzers can be shiny. Contours are
But it
usually
looks-
matte, but some
It
bronzers
looks
can.
gray.
Yeah, that's typical for a lot of bronzers and contours. To be
Well,
greyish.
then I don't want. Then I don't want
A contour adds shadow, so sometimes it will have to be gray because of somebody's undertones. But usually a bronzer will be something that warms up the skin, so it'll be more of a warm as opposed to a cool tone.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a bronzer.
Maybe it's a more of a contouring bronzer than a warming bronzer. Don't know. But I like cool toned contours.
The matte bronzer.
Don't know.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
My face is a bit tacky. I can almost pull my face around with my hand because the setting spray, it's tacky. No,
I just got grippers on my forehead.
this makes your skin feel kind of tacky afterwards.
Sticky, you mean?
No, tacky. There's a difference between sticky and tacky. It makes my face feel tacky. What, Shelley? What are you about? Oh, at you too.
So
Doesn't
the first
change the fact that
question
my face is tacky.
I love this stuff.
that my 7th grade science teacher asked us, well, okay, the first class I caught because the first 2 weeks of school I didn't go to school because I was sick. But the first question I got from my 7th grade science teacher was, "Is water sticky?" And I'm like, "Well, no, water's not sticky." But I was wrong because scientifically it is sticky. Otherwise, it couldn't stick to your skin,
Computer.
and it couldn't stick to any other surface.
Picture.
But I would also argue that's not it sticking, though. Isn't that wouldn't be more the surface tension causes it to? That wouldn't it not be sticky?
It was 7th grade science. I have no clue. I missed the first 2 weeks.
I mean,
I was confused by the question. I was like, "Water's not fucking sticky."
well, a more
And she said, "Yes,
confusing
it is."
question
And I
is,
was like, "Okay,
a
well
more
then, fine. It's sticky."
yeah, a more confusing question is water wet? Is water wet?
No.
You mean, is water wet?
Is water wet?
No.
I mean, yeah, sure.
No, water is not wet.
What is it then?
Water is just water. Because something to be wet is something being drenched or hydrated by water. Water can't be wet by itself because it is
Right.
water. So it's just water. Water can't be wet.
Okay.
Sure, her head just exploded.
Nah, my brain's refusing that information right now. Between the CBD and the Benadryl, there's no absorption of any information.
And another weird thing is that technically we actually breathe more of other chemicals than oxygen, even though we always say that we need oxygen to breathe. I believe our oxygen levels are only like 20 or 30% of the total air we actually breathe is oxygen. We breathe more other chemicals.
I have no problems believing that. I live in the city.
Yeah.
No,
right off the freeway.
I pretty much live in the city. I hate it.
I live right off the freeway, like an interstate.
I believe the most thing that's in our air is nitrogen. I think. Yeah.
Apparently, when I was little, I ate arsenic because our dirt, all of the dirt in our county is arsenic, like full of arsenic.
Arsenic. It's snake.
Oh, it's a snake.
Arsenic.
Arsenic.
Arsenic. She ate arsenic.
Arsenic.
Well, I'm sure I ate some fucked up shit.
You live in?
I don't remember. I've lived all over the place. I lived in. I had an alcoholic stepdad. I don't remember any time with my real dad, but we moved back and forth from Florida to Michigan.
A car accident.
Michigan. There's a lot of
we
my.
were in the back of my dad's truck,
so.
And got into a car accident. You having fun?
Yeah.
Why do I do that? I look around like I can see the other side. I did that with Amy last night. I was like, what is she doing?
I can see Jesus.
That was some good shit.
Wow. That's.
That made my nose hurt.
I can see ambulance on the way.
Oh, that made my nose hurt.
It's okay. I've had worse.
It doesn't make it hurt less.
Yeah. I have a big head and a flat head, so I can balance things on it easily.
I got the right. But I got some mild foundation, and I can't use it.
Why is it the matte?
No, it's the paint. It smells like paint. It makes me nauseated.
Yeah, it doesn't smell good, but man, that coverage is awesome. That's why you put something that smells good over it.
Yeah, see, this is the nude. Right? Am I right? I'm right. Yeah. This is the nude.
Shelly showing nudes on YouTube.
And this is the
whip it out.
This is this one's the cashmere.
Show us your tits.
That's cashmere, that's nude. They look the
where's
same.
Your tits at? Where's your tits at?
I ain't showing my tits. Change your life forever. No.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time, Shelley.
Frog legs.
Yeah, I'm like, don't threaten me with a nightmare. And
oh,
just I felt that.
Yeah.
It's
I got
dry.
this at
That looks like Maybelline.
Family Dollar. It is.
Oh,
Huh.
that's smart.
But I only paid $2 for it. It was on sale. But it's like really super light.
It looks
Like almost a this would fit you.
maybe. I don't know.
It's pretty light.
Yeah, but things that even look pretty light are still usually too dark for me. Stupid undertones. Holy shit, yeah, that is very for you.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
I mean,
this is the casual.
Just heavily bronze and contour.
I don't do that. I don't have any of that shit. So
yeah, you do. It's called eyeshadow.
I got contour, but it's a cream palette, and I don't know how to use that shit. So I'm
Just
not
mash
going
it
to.
onto your face.
No.
I'm sending you a contour and bronzing palette. So we're learning how.
No. Stop moving me around. No. Oh, Gucci go. Gucci go. Gucci. Okay. Then I got this that was sent to me by Coda and Orion's Adventures.
Jennifer?
No, Jan. Yeah.
Went wild.
I can't use this. It literally makes me gag and puke.
My favorite. I don't care about the smell. I just like the coverage.
And puke.
Punic, just a little bit of a and a little bit of a and a little bit of a
yes.
Just a little bit.
A lot of what?
a very big
exactly.
Like that.
But I want to try.
What my grandmother calls it. She calls it when your stomach flops around. She says you're getting whoopsie.
I want to try the new one.
I've got a whoopsie right now.
I'm not going with this sparkle. If I go sparkle, I'm going dark. If I don't go with the black and blue, it's gonna be the plain black, and then it's gonna be a dark blue.
My brain was a bit hurty just then because you showed us what seems like a pure blue nail on my end when you said it was black. I'm like, wait. No, you showed us the
I know.
I'm gonna do black.
When I get my nails done, I'm gonna do her two favorite colors. And then next month I'm doing your favorite colors. And then the month after that I'm doing December's is gonna be Joe's two favorite colors. And in January, I'm doing Amy's favorite colors.
I should get mine done. Look at them. They sad. Look at them. They sad.
You chew your nails, don't you?
No, I cut them often.
Cut them. You
chew mine normally.
Well, the only thing is this one's going to have to get redone. This one's going to have to be taken off and redone. Because my nail is like right at the tippity top of this now.
It's just extra thick. Extra thick for your pleasure.
Ew.
No, I don't like it when I have long nails and dirt gets underneath them, so I always cut mine off. Even though I love having long nails, like visually, I just also hate having all the dirt and shit.
I have a special brush for my nails.
I know, but I get too grossed out by it to the point that I'll ruin my skin by constantly cleaning my hands.
I'd like to get mine
vegetable scrubber.
I'd like to get mine a little shorter. I think they're a little too long.
I wanted mine a little bit longer, but not much. Probably by the time I go and get them done again, they'll be the length we want them.
I have a dot.
That's why mine. I just had them trimmed, and they don't even look like they've been trimmed.
I wonder, this hand, this palm, I don't know if you can see it, but this palm has all burnt skin texture because I burned all of the skin on this hand.
I have a scar right here.
I have a
And
scar right
then
there.
one right there.
I have a scar right there. I fell.
That one is from running my hand down a broken glass window, and the one on the side of my hand is from trying to sneak out of the house, and I ripped my hand open on a staple.
This guy came from, I was going to get my brother. My mom told me to go get my brother for dinner, and I was going to get my brother, and I was carrying a cock bottle, Coke bottle. Tell where my mind. Jesus God. Anyways.
Why are you carrying the Coke bottle? Why and show us your tits, you rude bitch?
I was carrying a Coke bottle.
Is that anything like a glass dildo?
Those are cool. Anyways.
I mean, they could really be cool. They might shatter inside of you, though, too.
No, they're solid.
They could still shatter. Just because they're solid glass doesn't mean they can't shatter.
They shatter, then there's something wrong with your hoo-hoo.
You got that gorilla grip cooter, baby.
Exactly. But anyways, I tripped and I fell, and the top of the Coke bottle broke, and I cut my wrist right there.
Oh no! I've got a little scar on my thumb. I don't think you can see it because of just how faded it is, but it's like along there. It goes from about there all the way up to here. My first doggo, she was very young and she was excited, and I was feeding her a biscuit, and she accidentally bit into my finger instead of the biscuit. And then you can actually see this scar kind of. There's like a scar on the side of my finger right there. It like curves. I got that one from a swing. I was pushing a friend on a swing, and a piece of metal was sticking off the side of the swing, and the piece of metal on the swing caught my hand and cut from like here all the way down to about here. Just went whoop.
I hurt my thumb one time, and I went to the hospital to have it x-rayed, and there's two tiny little scars on the knuckle where my thumb meets my hand. And I never knew what the scars were from. In fact, nobody in my family knows where the scars are from. But there was this tiny piece of metal in between the two scars. They found when they x-rayed it that there's a little piece of metal in there. And nobody in my family has any clue why it would be there. So I have a theory I was abducted by aliens, and it's a tracking device.
Aliens?
You got punched
aliens.
on. You punched on.
I used to work at a Kroger deli, and this finger and this finger both got cut by a slicer. I got as a matter of fact, I could have sued Kroger's because I never took any days off. I had the next day off, and so obviously I had that day off, but I never took any extra days off. I was told I was supposed to keep my hands out of water. They wouldn't move me out of the deli, and you cannot keep your hands dry working in the deli. You can't. And so they ended up firing me less than a week later because they said I didn't clean up my blood. Now, how the fuck was I supposed to clean up my blood considering I was still bleeding? And on top of that, they took me, when I did it, I went up to the manager's office and I told him, I said, I think I did something to my fingers because I didn't realize it was as bad as it was. And he says, what do you mean? And I showed him. He's like, holy shit. And he took me back into where they do the meat and stuff, took me back there, shoved my hand under boiling hot water and I'm trying to pull my hand out, and he's pushing it in there. I thought I was going to pass out, and then he made me drive to the hospital myself.
Fun.
They had to wheel me up to the front in a wheelchair, but then told me, "Oh, you got your own car here?" I said, "Yeah, I got my sister's vehicle here." And he's like, "Well, can you drive?" I'm like, I looked at him, I said, "Look, don't look like I have a choice, now does it?" Yep.
So the last time that I had to be admitted to the hospital, I had sepsis. I didn't know I had sepsis, but I went in. I was like, "What?"
What's that?
It's like an infection in your blood.
Oh, okay.
But so I drove myself there, but because I couldn't walk very far, I used the valet service. So they parked my car for me. And then I spent a week in the hospital. And while I was in the hospital, it snowed really hard.
Mm.
And of course, I have to drive myself home because, well, my car's there. Except for I went out to start my car. The fucker was dead. They didn't turn the car all the way off.
Oh, they left the lights
They
on.
turned it to accessory. And
Dumbasses.
in that car, in accessory, you could pull the key out because it was an old Toyota. You had to push the key in to turn it all the way off. So I'm standing there in the snow, getting out of the hospital.
Already done with life.
Yeah, I could. I was told I could have sued Kroger's.
Well, the valet service was like, well, we might be able to jump your car. We might have. I was like, I don't care what the fuck you do. I don't care if you have to bring your personal vehicle over here. You're jumping my car. That wasn't even a
You did
question.
this. I didn't do it.
Also, I'm leaving this establishment in a vehicle. I don't care if it's mine or yours, cunt. I'm leaving it.
Right? You don't want to put me back in one of those rooms because they didn't want me there in the first place. Trust me. I am a piss poor patient.
Yeah.
And because I couldn't breathe, of course, they're not going to let me go outside and smoke a cigarette. So I was like, you better get me a patch.
Yeah.
If you want to live, you will patch me.
A nurse yelled at me after I had my son, my oldest son, because I was told, by the girl next to me, I said, when do I get to see my son? And she's like, oh, you got to go down and get your son. I was like, oh, okay. So her and I walked down. They looked at our bracelets or whatever to see if, match or whatever. And they went back to get our kids, and I was standing there, and all of a sudden I thought I was going to pass out. I was like, I need to go right now. And she's like, okay, I'll let the nurse know. And I was walking back to the room, and I felt like I was running, but I was walking. I get back into the room, and nurse comes flying in there. What the hell do you think you're doing? You just had a kid. You lost a lot of blood. I looked at her and said, did anybody fucking tell me that? Anybody tell me you're not allowed to move? No, they didn't.
Brother.
That's my itch. And she's like, well, if you want your baby, you let us know. I want my baby. Well, why don't you give it a little bit? Then why'd you tell me if I want my kid to let you know? I just let you know, now you're telling me I can't have my kid. I was 17. What the hell? I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I'm a child. I'm still a child myself, and you want me to know all these adulting bullshit?
They
just became an adult just a few hours ago. Back off me, bitch.
they put me in a jetted tub while I was in labor. And it was fine until my water broke and I lost all that cushion. And I was trying to explain to the nurse I wanted out of the tub. I was like, I want out, I want out, I want out, I want out. She goes, oh, it's too late, honey. The baby's on its way now. I said, I don't say I wanted out of giving birth. Get me out of the fucking tub, you stupid cunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, who thinks the first thing to, or who insinuates or gets the insinuation of like the first thing of when you see someone saying, I want out,
It's because I was young.
situation.
Yeah,
Or even if you were
exactly.
young. But
Exactly. It's like, I
just to
want out.
automatically assume
Oh,
from
it's
just saying
too
I
late,
want
honey.
out is like that's a bit stupid. It's a
Yeah.
bit too ambiguous of a statement to automatically assume that you were talking about that.
Yeah. The thing is as I'm saying I want out, I'm trying to get out of the tub.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm
But
getting at. It's like
because
it's an
I'm young,
ambiguous.
or because I was young, she just assumed that that's what I meant because obviously I was too young to be having kids.
And that's
Yeah,
what I'm
well,
getting. Like, what a stupid thing to insinuate or assume.
I went out by the doctor too because as soon as he pulled my son out, put him on or as soon as the doctor was a female, as soon as she pulled him out and put the baby on my stomach, my son peed on me. Well, at least you know that works. And when she came in and see me the next day, and I'm like, was that really a remark that you needed to make, or was you just stuck on stupid? And she's like, what are you talking about? I said, my son peed on me. Well, at least you know that works. Bitch.
My husband's so proud of himself because when my youngest was born, he cut the cord in one snip. He thinks it's impossible, but he did the impossible. Just like he's such a dork. He's like, I put his first diaper on. I'm like, fucking congratulations.
Oh my god!
You put it on right?
You want a fucking Nobel Peace Prize, you silly bitch? Like the fuck do you think you like?
He came out of my body.
When
I know. It's just like after I had my sons, it was like I gave birth to him, but that was it.
Well, my youngest, when he started moving around, he did not want to crawl because it was so much faster for him to roll across the room. So he would just roll across the room really quick and he'd be gone. Like,
hell yeah.
So
sounds like my
he
type.
started trying to do that when you change his diaper. And my stepdad, he was so proud of himself. He's like, man, that kid's a squirmer, but I got that diaper on. And I looked at my son and his diaper is on backwards. And I was like, okay, look, I have a hard enough time getting the fucking thing on frontwards. How the fuck did you get it on backwards? That's talent. Because you taped it around his backside. He's like, how is it on backwards? I said, well, the ass is in the front, the front's in the ass. It goes the other way around. He's like,
Decoration goes.
I thought maybe they just changed diapers.
The
Like
decoration goes.
diapers didn't change that much since you had your last kid. Just saying.
The decoration, the really pretty stuff goes in the front.
No, I'm probably going to head because Zach just
Mickey
got
Mouse goes
home.
on the front.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, Zach just got home, my partner Zach, so we're going to go out and do stuff. So I'll talk to you all later.
I'm going to watch Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix, yeah.
I'm going to go pass out.
Oh, it sounds like a great old time. Oh, I love you all. Bye-bye.
Love you.
Love you.